Oh my goodness, what a day. Hey everybody, hi, hello, how's everybody doing? Gothic just got announced, a lot of details are upcoming. I've been kind of freaking out all morning, like as an actual person, real sorcery player. I haven't read all the cards yet, we're gonna do that today. But I've been so, it's very exciting, Zach, it's very exciting. And on that note, we will be going through a lot of things that have been previewed. We're going to collect all of the information that you've seen kind of shotgun blasted across the internet so far and collect all of it into a nice place, which is this video, where it can be viewed and taken in. And we're going to take our time. So sit back, relax, enjoy. We're going to cover everything related to Gothic and get into this bad boy.
It's also worth noting, I think that even the title and the thumbnail allude to Steve and I playing a gameplay. I'm pretty convinced that's not going to happen. So,
that's fun.
Yeah, at this point,
stay tuned.
they hit us this morning.
I mean, look.
We need to refocus the main genre too. Zach looks weird.
I'm like fuzzy. I'm a little fuzzy.
Sometimes you have fuzzy days too, though. You know.
No, not my face isn't normally fuzzy.
You look like you're in front of a green screen, honestly.
It does. Coming to you live from not
that looks
here.
Better. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. That's clear, Zach.
Hold on. Let me really
that's not clear. Oh, there he is.
Let me see your pretty eyes.
He's back.
There it is.
Let me see your pretty eyes, he says.
There it is.
Man, y'all, Gothic. What? Seriously.
Well, what I was going to say is...
I mean, realistically, I knew some ahead of time because we have to deal with build the products and stuff. But, like, there's so much I didn't know that I learned this morning.
Well, that was we came in thinking we'd talk a little bit about Gothic and then play. But then you watch the trailer, then you see the website, then you see the announcement. And the amount of information, the amount of cards shown already, and obviously the amount of cards in the set. So there's 440 cards in this bad boy.
Yeah. I think this is the moment, Zach. Honestly. I think this is the moment. Like across all of the last couple years, and is one set a year going to work? And everyone loves it except for the loud minority. Those kinds of things. Throughout all of that, just putting people on blast. Throughout all of that, stuck to the vision, stuck to the idea, and just produced exactly what sorcery to me is representing in this space. It's beautiful. It's this hand-painted art aesthetic. It's this like true sticking to the fundies. It's the 440 cards. It's the avatars. It's the precons with the Prophets of Doom. And it's just leaning into theme so heavily. I feel like Eric was built for this moment, honestly. It just feels like his aesthetic, even just knowing Path of Exile a little bit.
I feel like a lot of card games have... There's 2 points in a lot of card games' lifespans that are big moments. One of which is set 3, generally speaking. Like, that is we're no longer new anymore. And it's weird for Sorcery because set 3 is year 3.
That is weird.
It felt like it was ghosted around.
Everything's always different, you know.
You know what? It's because we set up for the commentary shot. And now we're back into the studio thing, so things have been jostled.
Yeah, I don't know why that was different though.
Probably just got bumped.
Whatever.
Like this. I mean, look how high this slide is. I can't even hit my head on it anymore.
That's the problem.
I literally couldn't even hit my head on it like I always do.
That's better.
Oh yeah,
That's
and
better.
like that's attached to the middle camera, and there's a whole bunch.
Yeah. Anywho, Jonathan's backside, everyone. Love it. Looks great. Now I can definitely hit my head on that.
There you go.
There you go.
I don't even know what I was saying anymore.
Doesn't matter. Let's go to the information. Let's get into the information.
Oh, set 3.
Yeah.
The weird thing about Sorcery is their set 3 is year 3. Year 3 is also often a kind of make or break moment for a lot of card games because both of those signify you're kind of either set 3 is usually you're out of the new release excitement and is this stable. Year 3 is also the can you sustain it?
Yeah.
And for Sorcery, year 3 and set 3 are lining up, and that's not typical. So I do think it's a really big moment, and now we're this idea of once a year and the pacing of it, showcasing is the thesis actually true? It makes sense. Beta comes out, a lot of excitement. Then you go to the valley of excitement before Arthurian Legends starts coming out. Big spike of excitement with Arthurian Legends, and now we're back in the valley.
And a lot of doubt caused by Arthurian Legends. Changed the price, changed the pack count, changed the kind of elite rarity mechanic.
Yeah,
elite
focus
unique.
theme instead of
So there was
more
some
fantasy.
I don't know.
But to me, the greatest test right now that's happening with Gothic is of the primary thesis / theory of the Sorcery game / experiment, which is if you only release one incredible thing a year, will people come back? Because Magic's approach right now is that if we ever have a day of the week where there's not something exciting going on,
There's
and
nothing
your
exciting
dopamine is not just through the roof,
hey, did you know
our game is going to fail.
And also, it's a special week where like you get twice the magic points if you buy the thing, and then you can go, and then it's a doubler. It's a doubler now.
It's a doubler week.
And if you get 2 doublers, it actually is 16 times your points.
You see these same tactics in casino, man.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the point of it is the opposite of that strategy. And this strategy is slower, intentional. We're going to make the highest quality thing we can make, hand-painted art. On and on it goes. And even just from seeing this reveal, it's clear that the Sorcery team has been cooking.
Nothing like it.
And the test now is, are all the people going to show back up? And also, are new people going to show up? If I had to place my bet right now, I would be going, just from what I've seen today, right? All in on Gothic. It would be my vibe.
I think this is I think we were in a very special moment of Sorcery. Pre-Gothic, a couple of months after Gothic, where we had a quaint, dedicated, passionate little community. And I think we're about to see it explode.
Yeah. You got literally this month, the first SCG cons, which we're going to, the one in Houston.
Yeah.
I'm assuming massive preview season for Gothic for the next couple months.
You show somebody who's on the fence about Spidey $650 collector box, a Gothic set at SCG Con.
Even just the pre-con box.
It's over.
Yeah.
They're in, right? They're in. Tony knows they're in. Tony's got an old school Magic group that he started. 60 players. 60 players.
Yeah. Why play old school Magic when we play new school Magic?
Well, you know what he's going to say, hey, I'm going to get some pre-cons from my boys at the TC, and I just want to spend one evening. They meet up once every week. One evening, I want us all to just play these pre-cons. And then it's 60 new Sorcery players. Done.
Immediately. Yeah. Anyways, I'm very excited as a player. Hold on, I'm going to this. I'm very excited. We're going to be running through it. There's a lot to run through. That's probably all we're going to be doing today. Hopefully you're here and you're also excited. I'm also curious how everyone else is feeling right now. If you're watching this, I assume you've seen the trailer, you've seen the previews, you've seen the announcements. We'll be covering all sorts of stuff, including product details. And like our website works foundationally different than it has ever worked. and hopefully in like a way better sort of way. If you were here with us for beta or even Arthurian Legends, like the number of people, a lot of our UX that we launched a month or two back. It's now 2 months ago because we're in October. A lot of the features we built into that were in response to beta and Arthurian Legends and what happened. Like the number of people last year that our old system, you charge subscriptions for Arthurian Legends, and you couldn't buy Arthurian Legends until release at that point. And so people were signing up for a subscription after charge before release, thinking they had pre-ordered Arthurian Legends. Not how it works anymore.
Not how it
So
works.
we'll cover that.
You call this Mud Wizard secret tech? Who told you I was going to give you secret tech? I was put on the spot.
He's getting.
I do have
the ball's
secret
getting
tech,
spiked.
but I don't know. I'm not like Zach. I don't want to share it. I don't want to share it.
I'm just trying to get the clicks, man.
I'm just doing my job.
I'm just
dude.
doing my job.
Okay, here's what we know about Gothic. Let me run down some of the things if you're on the TC side of this, the Covenant side of this. One, some of this is universal. 440 cards that is bigger than beta was 403. Beta was 403.
I think officially, not counting curios, 403. Also, fact check out there. Agree if you're listening, maybe Ryan Roper. Is 440 the biggest card game set ever?
Can't be.
I'm curious, what is the biggest card
They
game
would
set
say
ever?
that if that was true.
So if you're a card game aficionado and you know that answer, please hit me.
I think we're supposed to be the card game aficionados.
So I'm not going to take tangents here, but there are pockets of
Yeah, we are.
expertise.
Yeah.
And there are some areas, like as an example, I know if I said, hey, this guy right here is the card game aficionado, I wouldn't. But if I did, you couldn't say it because like it pointed at me. I didn't know almost nothing about Magic, and that is, in some people's opinion, that is card game history.
You already lost the plot.
Anywho,
440 cards.
wow,
Incredible.
You see this business snap?
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is the thing.
But hey, FizzSnap, one thing that can be confusing: change your subscription does not change a pre-order.
That's right.
So if you up your subscription, you just need to go to orders on your account and make sure that your pre-order for Gothic also has been reflected.
I'll cover that. And you eat a little snack bar, I'll say that, but I'll cover that here in a second. So 440 cards, biggest set yet, bigger than beta. I think that's what the people wanted. I think that's the right call. This is a set. So if you're gonna have one set a year, it needs to be an absolute banger of open it and discover new stuff for a long period of time. I felt that way about beta. So this is going to be so much fun to open. I have no doubt about that.
And let me just bulk box on that for a second. The open experience of beta compared to Arthurian Legends, I think one of the chief frustrations with Arthurian Legends was after 3 or 4 boxes of Arthurian Legends, the open experience compared to beta after 3 or 4 boxes was way, let's just call it spade a spade. I think it was way worse. Like I got to box 3 or 4 and now I'm suddenly seeing mostly cards I've seen, almost all cards I've seen, smaller set, etc. And so with beta though, I mean, I was deep.
Yeah.
I could still open boxes of beta.
I know.
And be finding stuff. So anyways, going back to 440, I think that is amazing for Sorcery.
Yeah. Price per box is $166.60. That's 3 sixes. That's very on theme. This is also, so beta actually went up, the MSRP went up many months ago to $160. A lot of people didn't catch that. And this was in response to some amount of tariff stuff and uncertainty around that and importing and just the state of, the world. And so I think I was expecting this to be higher, honestly. This is actually quite a bit lower on a per pack level from Arthurian. So Arthurian was $538. Gothic is $463. So it's almost $1 less.
So it feels
per
like
pack.
a price increase.
Yeah.
But it's a price decrease from Arthurian Legends, technically.
That's right. And Arthurian was in before any of the tariffs and whatnot were happening.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually pretty impressive on the whole. It is a big price, but for a 36-pack box and for a hilarious price.
And for 450 cards.
Yeah, I think that's right in the pocket of acceptable on my mind. The weight is higher than Arthurian, so just know that when we had the subscription up and all the reserved orders were created from it, I'll go into that here in a second. That was all based on the Arthurian Legends information. That was the only information that we had. So we're like, well, I guess moving forward, they're going to do 24-pack boxes and there'll be this amount of weight and this price. They changed that paradigm back to 36 packs and a new price. And so all of those pre-orders in our system have already been updated. Everything is updated automatically to these details. You've received an email if you had a pre-order in with us about all of these changes. That's effectively what I'm reading from. And as such, the weight of these boxes has gone up. So if you do not have free shipping on your order, then it will be more expensive to ship than you were quoted when you originally placed it or when it was originally created by your sub. Now, what is cool about this is two things. One, we're still doing free shipping in the United States. That's going to be on 2 or more booster boxes. And then we're introducing, for the first time ever, we're doing free shipping on 6+ booster boxes anywhere in the world. We're hoping that alleviates some of the distribution issues and when are the boxes where and whatnot. It's not a perfect solution, but we were able to work this out to an acceptable level where we feel like if you're doing 6 or more, we can eat the shipping cost on this and feel okay about it in the end. So if you're in a country that has trouble getting these distributors to get on board with Sorcery, then this is an option. You will still have to pay customs on this order, but the shipping at least we can take care of for you. So that is a new thing. Now, the other new piece of this is that Gothic precons and Gothic mats, if those are included in an order that is going to ship for free because of the number of booster boxes in it, it will continue shipping for free no matter how much of that extra stuff you add to it. So it used to be our convention was it had to only be booster boxes to ship for free. Now, as long as you have 2 or more domestic or 6 or more worldwide, anything else you put in from Gothic in that order, it's all going to ship for free together. So that is no longer a limiting factor. You could do, for instance, 6 booster boxes, 6 precon sets, and 2 to 3 playmats, and all of that will ship for free anywhere in the world. So that's there now. Now, a little quick update on the subscriptions and pre-orders. So this is a new kind of envisioning of what the subscription process ultimately is. It used to be you had a subscription, and then that subscription would be charged 1 to 5 weeks before Gothic releases. It would create a subscription order for Gothic, and it would get shipped out. What the subscriptions do now is they just simply are automated processes that create orders. So if you had a subscription, whenever we launched the new UX, it automatically put a Gothic order into your account. So you already have a Gothic order. It's a pre-order. It's in reserve status. You haven't paid for it yet. It has the number of Gothic booster boxes in it that your subscription was set to. Those two things are not linked directly anymore. So if you alter your subscription, the reserved orders that it has created will not be changed. If you alter the reserved orders that have been created, the subscription will not change. So the subscription is the process, and you're telling us what do you want to happen every time a new order is created by this subscription. And then the orders themselves are whatever you want after that process. So if you want your subscription set at 6 and it spits out that 6 booster box order, and then a couple months later, Gothic gets announced, and you're like, oh man, I want 12 Gothic booster boxes, but I don't know that I want 12 of the next set. Leave your subscription at 6, modify this order, go up to 12. And you do that by checking out with however many more Gothic booster boxes you want. So we'll automatically merge those. You'll get a notice whenever you're checking out that they're being combined. So I think it'll pretty well work exactly as you expect it to, unless you were a previous subscriber and you had ideas about how the system worked previously. So just know that that is a bit different now. If you change your sub, it will not change any pending reserved orders over here. If you change these reserved orders, it will not change anything about your subscription. So just make sure you check both of those if you want to change those numbers accordingly.
Yeah, and just for some context too on that, if you have a subscription, at some point between now and December 5th when this is releasing, we will charge any reserved order for Gothic.
That's right.
We won't charge a subscription, but when we charge for Gothic, all the pre-orders for Gothic, there will be a set for item that gets created, and orders, if you have a subscription for 6 boxes as an example, and you get, we do this charge for Gothic, then anyone with a subscription would have new orders created for set 4. These are reserved, they're not paid. Functions just like a subscription, not just, close to what a subscription used to function like in terms of you now have these things reserved and you'll be charged for them later. But it is different because the subscription is just creating that order.
Mm-hmm. So your set 4 pre-order will sit there, and then probably 6 months, 7 months later, we'll do the same thing. The set 4 will be announced. The price will be updated if needed. The weight will be updated if needed. The image will be updated. And then we'll be here again. And so it's kind of just this constant cycle. Subscriptions always making sure you have the most recent set in your account as a reserved order. Okay, so we've also got our promo. So there's no longer a subscription promo. Any Gothic booster box pre-ordered on our website, whether you pay for it on the front end, whether it's generated by a subscription, whether you buy it now or 2 weeks before release, whatever it is, it will have this promotional card in it. It is a full-size version of the token in the set, which is the skeleton. Full-size, foil, alternate art, exclusive, and has a ridiculously thoughtful subtype, tagline, subtext, and flavor text. Unbelievable that they did this in a way that was not just putting an alternate art on a card and calling it a day. We have an old running thing from the very beginning of the pandemic where it was Zach and I alone in the studio running things, and we called ourselves the Skeleton Crew. And that became a bit of an inside joke. We said, hello, fellow skeletons, at the beginning of every stream. Everybody was sitting alone in their houses. And we kind of had a little community that became collectively known as the Skeleton Crew. We actually made shirts. Jonathan designed some killer shirts. We made some play mats. No, we made play mats of this one actually once.
This is the stream mat.
We made shirts with skeletons on them. It was Zach as a skeleton and me as a skeleton and all of this kind of stuff. And that was kind of a running gag for a while. And you can see that the promo skeleton works perfectly with Gothic, but it is a shout out to that exact phenomenon of streaming during the pandemic. I can read you the text just so everybody can get in on it. Yeah, read it to us. Look at that card, dude. That looks so next you've seen it in person.
The skeleton token, one strength. The type line is ordinary undead, sealed away but still playing.
Sealed away but still playing.
Yeah,
it makes a ton of sense. And we played sealed all the time too.
Yeah.
You're in those streams with. Oh, sorry, I'm still up.
And we were sealed away in our studio.
Sealed away in the stream by saying keep playing.
Yeah. So then the flavor text on it. So it has the only ability on it says can't move to defend.
Very cool difference from a foot soldier.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But then and also we'll get back to Vaseline in a second. So there's kind of I guess it would be a poem. It says behind the scenes fighting the creeping dread with packs, champagne, words that needed said. A kind of hope among those who could view, born on the backs of that small streaming crew.
So cool.
This is unhinged levels of meaning.
It's that, and it also, like, if you didn't know that was a thing, you wouldn't really, you would just think it's like an old medieval poem.
Mm-hmm. And just like the words here are like when it says Pax Champagne, like I'm associating very specific, but they're generic enough to where it could just be some old poem of some thing. It's like packs of what, it's not in a card game context. So yeah, this is absolutely absurd. Eric and team, thank you so much for doing this. This is like, I didn't know you could even compete with the idea of that Lancelot art.
Yeah.
Being the Liz Danforth, etc. But I want to cuss. That's how good this is.
Yeah, and like a streaming, like the skeleton streaming forth, to take over the land.
Can you top down me real quick? I just want to show this too. Plus Vasily is just insane, and the foil. You've got and of course the full art version of it.
And that's really cool because it's the only way to get the full size of the skeleton token.
Yeah, so there'll be a standard skeleton token, as far as I'm aware, in the pre-cons.
Yeah.
And probably in like box top or a little pack you get in the top of the boxes. But yeah, this is full-size foil, and it does have the full art back. Promo, and then every Gothic pre-order, every booster box that's pre-ordered through us will come with one of these. And unreal.
Once we hit release date and they're just available for general sale, then they will not include the promo. So this is kind of for anyone who's willing to put up the commitment before release, the bonus that you get is the promo card there. And I don't know how many you would want. I mean, there may be decks that run 12 to 20 skeletons if they're really popping.
I mean, if the Archimago deck I was going to play today has the foot soldier, there's the two cards. There's guards and there's the border militia. So like there's times where you have 9 to 15 foot soldiers out. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen any cards that produce a skeleton yet. But my assumption is that it's possible to get a lot of these in play. Mm-hmm. And it would, in my mind, skeletons would almost be, especially because they can't defend, easier to come by than a foot soldier.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Would you like to see a card? That
I
looks
would love to
Let's
see it.
look
I
at
wouldn't
the
like it. I would love it,
card.
Jonathan.
Okay, Steven,
He wants some more of it. Yes.
prepare yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Angerworm said the crew wandering through the CCG graveyard. That's
that's
a
really
funny
good.
concept. Necromancer.
Okay, so this is so there's 4 new avatars in the pre 4 new avatars in the precons.
I don't even know what it does. Look at this.
Necromancer is one of them. 21 standard. The dead will allow your avatar or follow your avatar to victory. Standard player draw site tap. Once on your turn, pay 1, summon a skeleton token here. Fantastic.
Don't need a tap. Don't need a tap. Don't need a
Fantastic.
tap.
I mean,
No
that's
tap.
that's also one of the reasons that the trinket is so good is because it allows you to perfectly hit your mana curve every time.
Mm-hmm.
So just the ability to be like, okay, turn 1, play a site, drop a skeleton. Turn 2, play nothing, drop a skeleton. Turn 3, play a 2 cost, drop a skeleton. Come on.
Well, just hold on. This art is disgustingly good.
Look at how big the necromancer is compared to the skellies.
I know. I am dying here. This is one of the precons?
Mm-hmm. This is one of the avatars in the precon. The necromancer.
Wow.
Dan Seagrave, dude.
I love that art.
doing it.
All right, sorry.
Yeah,
So,
it's awesome.
You just get a skeleton token every turn.
But
So okay, let's just think. Let's get to strategic brain for a second.
How many boxes
Let's
do
say
you need?
let's say a game goes to turn 7 or 8 on average.
Oh, it's longer than that these days. Unless you're bad.
Well, I guess the wolf deck. So let's just say it's turn 7.
I mean, Archie's getting to 8 mana every game easy. And then probably a few turns after that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's say 8 to 10.
I'm just trying to think of the value. So you basically it's like just once a turn put in a skeleton into play, and presumably on theme there's going to be things that you want skeletons around.
All right. Well, hold on. Since you said that,
Do we have anything else?
Can I just call out cards?
Yeah, if they're on the paper.
Is Foul Bones on there?
No.
All right. Cut to my computer.
Cut the computer.
Oh yes,
Cut to 1.
Get to the chopper.
we're going mobile.
Okay, look, here's 2 such things in their new article. Bone Spear, 1 cost error, sacrifice an undead, let's just say skeleton, shoot a projectile, deals 3 damage.
1 cost, 1 threshold.
You could
Sack a
change
skeleton,
that
do 3 damage.
skeleton into a spear.
Yeah, a
So-
bone spear.
So
Sorry.
let me just imagine this, okay? Imagine this. Turn 1,
All right, hold on, let me visualize it.
play a site, play a skeleton.
Yep.
Turn 2, play a site, play a skeleton, bone spear their 3 strength minion they play on turn 2. Done. You got a skeleton, they've got nothing. Their turn 3.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Come on.
Even if you just smack their avatar with the 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
From
might
downtown.
be worth it. A card for 3 is
Yeah.
kind of right on the line there.
But I mean, again, like lightning bolt, you pay 2 for 3, and it's a random thing. So you have the downside. Of course, you don't have to sacrifice skeletons, so that's the upside.
Yeah.
But I like that.
So, they're so on curve. It's just like in the balance. The designers actually, the design of this game, at the beginning, I think it's because I started testing seriously for Sorcery Con, for SCG Con.
That's how I felt for Gen Con.
I thought it was like this removal is too cheap, it's too plentiful, these cards, this doesn't work as well as it should, so there's clear winners and losers, charge is too strong, etc. It's beautiful. I mean, and Zach, we've had this for years, and I'm still working on this. I could work on this meta for another year.
Yeah.
The design is so good, actually. They didn't phone the design in because they got pretty cards.
I think that's what's crazy to me is you see them doing SCG Con. Like, okay, last weekend, 2 weekends ago. That was this weekend. They had the first European Crossroads.
Yeah.
Time is weird for me right now. I don't know if you're hitting this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like having a kid eviscerated my sense of time. Anyways, this weekend, first European Crossroads, I think it was 126 players.
It was.
I know so many games that are trying to be competitive card games that if they had a 126 player European tournament, they would be losing their mind. Sorcery shows up to the party, right? And they're like, we don't need tournaments. we don't need this.
Incredibly diverse top 8.
Well, and that's it's like we don't need tournaments. And then not only that, it's like this game's not designed to be a tournament game.
Yeah.
Like this card says east to west on it. What does that mean? etc. I use that example all the time. But it's not designed to be tournaments. But then I started testing for Gen Con, and it was like I had never really taken Sorcery competitively or seriously in that way. And as I was going, I was like, wait a second.
It's amazing.
Were they bamboozling me while back there? Did they know this is where it was going all along, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you look at like this card. It's a good example, the spear, where it's like it is perfectly on curve but different than what we already have, like a lightning bolt, right?
Yeah.
It costs one less, still the same threshold.
Mm-hmm.
But and it's like, wait a second.
And they still didn't need 16 paragraphs of text to make it function.
Are you guys
really good at this?
Are you guys really? But then you get back to the, well, okay, if you have a design development team and they only have to release one thing a year, what does that enable them to do?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I remember we did some interviews at Essen and SorceryCon last year that haven't gone anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We were testing some things out.
You should probably just put those out.
Yeah. Well, we're so busy.
Creative talking about that. Okay.
So I just remember talking, and I think I was listening to you interview Sean, and he was talking about this concept of some of the cards that are getting printed. They essentially designed, developed, tested, and had mostly been the same for like 6 to 9 months. And like, I have a lot of conversations with people that make card games. It's like, if you're doing 3 or 4 sets a year, you do not have two things. One, cards designed, developed for 9 months before you print them. That is not the timeline that most games are working on. The second thing is, you don't have 9 months before you actually have to commit to printing it.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
Just in general. And so, and beyond that, because there's only one set a year, you have 9 months where the game is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you can imagine trying to design with 4 sets a year. You're designing something that you're hitting print, it's going to come out in 12 months. But you have no idea what the meta is going to look like after the next 2 sets and what people are going to play and what's going to be good and what players are going to find. So you're designing, assuming, and we kind of saw this where like, it almost felt like in Arthurian Legends, there were answers to decks that were good early on in beta that were not even playable by the time Arthurian Legends was coming out. So anyways, I digress.
I also wonder, I think, what? Water. No, I got the White Claw.
Oh, you're trying to sneak
plus sparkling water over there that I'm going to mix up.
You can do it.
You know how they say intentional camp isn't
That's
possible? Right. I think trying to perfectly balance a game and focusing design resources on that actually makes it probably worse. Like what they're doing is just all those old games that we love so much that somehow found their balance. They did a ton of top-down thematic evocative design. They weren't overly concerned with what is everyone going to be playing. We got to make sure that it all works out perfectly. And they put in enough insane, weird effects that something probably answers the problem.
Yeah,
and that was it.
Well, you also have, in Sorcery, limited card draw to a degree. You also have uniques that mean that it's really hard for those specific cards to be consistent on the table. You've also got, we were talking about this just before the stream started, probably the best comparable to me is Flesh and Blood. But the numbers and the balance on Flesh and Blood are so tightly wound that the outliers, the things that are too good, are very quickly found and obvious because the math is 0 for 4 on attack, block for 3. But there are cards in Sorcery that, like the spear we just did, if you don't have a skeleton, it's worth nothing. It literally does nothing. It's a blank card.
Right.
And so there are also sometimes cards that, in the right moment, like Lightning Bolt is a good example. A card for 3 one time, it's kind of fine. But I would rather have a 2-cost, 2-strength minion, technically. Pure value, do the math phase. But sometimes they're at death's door and you can't get to them. And a Lightning Bolt just wins the game. Yeah. And it's worth infinitely more than a 2/2 that you play on a site that you own or control.
That's right.
So that variability also really helps because there's so many cards in this game where you read them and who knows? Like, how much is a Mirror Realm worth? It's like sometimes it's a meaningless desert.
Or sometimes you need a site that provides the last threshold that you need, and you don't see it because you drew a Mirror Realm instead of the Earth thing that you needed, and so it actually hurts you because you don't get your threshold. Or sometimes it mirrors their whatever, and it makes your entire game
changes the game on
it gives you a Lance token, and then
you played that last week against me or 2 weeks, whenever it was, 2 weeks ago. You mirror realmed something that was a really annoying effect for me and did it again.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but
Yeah,
it was
I don't
really
remember.
annoying. Anyways, that I guess.
So Necromancer can always play Bone Spear for 2. Also, if you want to think about it that way, it can always pay 1 to summon and pay 1 to shoot. Now, what else Necromancer can do is turn a skeleton token into a different kind of creature. So we're seeing Foul Bones here. That's a 1/1 airborne, and it costs 1. Sacrifice a skeleton token. Summon Foul Bones from your cemetery. So you can play Foul Bones as a 1/1 airborne. It dies. Then at any time you can pay 1 to turn a skeleton into Foul Bones from the cemetery. Now, another cool thing about this is that there might be effects that discard cards from your hand or your deck. And so these maybe end up there without the cost of having played them first, and you can roll them right back in. Okay. What else do we have? There's the skeleton tokens. So we see there's the little versions, the little token versions of the skeleton.
Is that a skeleton?
Yeah, these little guys.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what these are. That's actually
Man.
Braum art, by the way.
Oh, there
so
it is.
watch out. That means we got Braum stuff in the set. Braum is one of the most celebrated fantasy artists of all time.
Yeah.
And then Open Mausoleum, Genesis, pay 1, summon a skeleton token here.
Look at that creeper in that shadow,
Imagine
by the
where it
way.
goes. Alan Pollock there.
90 probably, 16 tokens.
I think
Base level.
I think the number is just 24.
It's 24.
It's 24.
Yeah,
That's our max, by the way. You can't pre more than 24.
I creeped mine up by 6 today.
I think I might be going to 24.
I don't know what I'm doing.
He's uncomfortable about it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I've accepted my life.
My truck is
I
a
mean,
mechanic.
here's the thing.
I'm trying to build this house still, and I'm adding 6 boxes of sorcery.
Personally, I've done this too many times, Steven,
I
where
need to promos.
we just I have ordered way more boxes than I initially did, and then I just don't like. I have 4 lightning bolts because I pre-ordered 4 boxes of beta.
I didn't pre-order any.
That is devastating
Yeah.
to think about, and I don't have extras to even like offer to give you. So the thing is, I definitely should have more copies of Lightning Bolt if I had just acknowledged how.
I know, because I ended up buying like 12 boxes of beta.
I know, I feel stupid. And I'm not, with this promo, I'm not making that mistake.
No, I'm not either. Never again. Okay, let's look at what else we've got. Am I live? Is my screen live?
Your stream is live in now.
Take it not live.
Okay.
I want to see what the other tab is. I want to make sure I don't get double tabs here, you know. Okay, let's see. This one. Let's go to this tab.
Okay.
Let's see. This is the Gothic launch. I'm not going to click on that. You know, you need to see a video in a video. It's like that Bo Burnham special. These are the products.
Oh my goodness.
We have all of these cards.
All of these are
ready
on
to show.
our website.
All those cards are on our thing.
There's the booster box. It's in a different kind of box. I think, is that a flip top?
It kind of looks like it, like the way the edges go out.
It looks like this almost.
Like the-
Ultimate Guard?
Well, it reminds me a little bit of the Dragon Lord box, actually.
It looks like this kind of thing that like you flip and open it. Like it looks like it's got a flap on the front of it. So it might be, I don't know. Eric's like a crazy person when it comes to packaging. I don't understand any of it. And then we've got the 4 Prophets of Doom here in the precons. So that is, I actually have to go to our website to find that out.
Oh,
That's
official.
Fine. You're fine. That is Harbinger, Necromancer, Savior, and Persecutor. Now, all of these precon decks are dual element. So that's
like
nuts. And they're all alternate art avatars, according to the sheet. Which to me means that there's other versions of them in the booster box that are different from the ones that you get in the precons.
Well, here I was thinking I don't need to buy a precon.
Yep, they got you.
I'm wrong.
don't
Well,
they
I
love
want to
it?
know. So the playmat and the precon, that is on the website. And new system improvement. If you already have a pre-order for Gothic because
Hey,
you had a subscription.
Sorcery TCG in the chat. I assume that's an official account. Yes to flip top.
Heard it here first.
That's like Eric posting that thing on Twitter that's like, we're like 90% done with the rotoscoping.
Oh, it was like
that's the only update
it was
you
like
hear
the,
for like a
the
year.
pie chart that had no context or whatever. So if you have a pre-order for Gothic and you go to pre-order the precons and play them at, they'll automatically be in the same order.
Yeah, they'll get
So
merged.
just make that happen. You go order them together, they'll ship together.
And then we got the Void playmat. That's Ian Miller. Ian Miller's. I was looking at Ian Miller art last night. And in fact, I was sharing
As
some
I do
with
every night.
Jonathan. I was sharing. Actually, hold on. Take my screen away. I'll go find exactly what I was looking at. Here it is. Dude, look at this art.
Holy
Where is that? Can we get that in the game? I mean, what if that's in Gothic?
Chaos Knight 4.
That could be in Gothic.
I think it
That's
is.
what I'm saying.
It's got to be in Gothic.
Because like you look at all of Ian Miller's stuff, right? You go to the portfolio. Look at this.
Chase, the official account coming in as a man of few words.
Look at this.
Do you think the official account is Eric?
Okay, look. Here's the Geistwood.
Because it's not Chase. Chase was just...
Right? This is Geistwood.
Yeah.
And we see that also down here in Ian's stuff, there was other stuff.
Loading.
It wasn't loading for me last night either. Like, is this a Gothic thing?
Yeah, you never know.
Is that Chaos Knight in Gothic? It's just, the art is just unbelievable.
Let's see if we can get Sorcery TCG to confirm.
Okay.
I will say no.
Let's get to some more cards, Jonathan. What else?
Please,
are these
please
the
do.
ones we got?
Yeah.
those
Let's
are
just start here.
Okay.
What
hit me.
about Carrion Beetles?
All right.
We're going top to bottom. We already did the Necromancer, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Carrion Beetles. 1/1 Earth. Ordinary beasts feast on the dead. Burrowing Genesis banish 3 cards from 1 cemetery.
Wow, such an answer to so many problems.
Including Archimego.
See, but this is I feel like the design philosophy of the old days, if you will. You don't know if this is ever going to be useful. The thing is, you don't have to try to understand what the players will be playing and what they will find to be bustedly good, and then decide we need to answer that. You just sprinkle in new mechanics and answers to those mechanics throughout your sets, and let the players figure it out. Like Carrion Beetles, sure, might never come into play, but Archimago gets big, or some kind of from the discard pile strategies get big. You have a release valve.
Yeah,
It's right there.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you could technically. There was this really profound podcast series about how to ruin a game.
What
and-
was that, like Brian Gottlieb, or was it
No.
Mark Rosewater was doing that one?
I think it was. There's a weird guy named Steve.
Steve.
He's kind of weird. The other guy was really smart. Anyway, no, it was actually the
And
Power
he-
7.
and
It
a
was-
handsome man.
It was and a very handsome, charming gentleman.
I could tell from
Especially
his
his
voice.
voice, yeah, his ghost voice. So I think it was Power 7, actually, where we basically covered all the mechanics where things go wrong. As an example, one of those is recursion. So I think by default, if you're designing a card game, one, don't print recursion.
But you're going to.
You're going to. But secondly, a card that just gets rid of cards from the discard pile is inherently, especially if you get to choose, going to make recursion harder. And so building this kind of, generically speaking, you could look at the Power 7 and be like, what are the anti-this cards?
Yeah.
Even if you aren't printing the cards that let you recur yet, it's like, just have these in existence.
And you put it on a card that's otherwise still a fine playable card. A 1/1 burrowing, immune to bury, is
And
a
beast.
beast.
Yeah.
So like, great.
The art, I thought from a quick glance, it was like a Day of the Dead style. But it's actually just a skull with beetles on it, which is exciting.
Hey, check this out. Angerworm in the chat. That Chaos Knight was a commission a friend of mine had done. Zach, we were swimming in circles previously unknown. There are people out there that are just doing this stuff all the time, and Eric's one of them. There's this fantasy art scene, and people are like in it, and we didn't know.
Yeah, well, that's how Sorcery, as far as I know, started, right?
Yeah.
It was Eric just doing art for custom Magic cards he was making. And like,
What are y'all
more power
up to?
to you. You know,
what
like
are y'all
the
up
idea
to out there?
The idea of someday
It's distracting me.
commissioning an artist to do something. I don't know
That's
why that's
cool.
like a barrier in my
That's
brain.
really cool.
It's like you can't do that. But that is pretty rad.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
What's the next one?
Next one, Zach.
Sorry, demonic contract.
Don't get me started on this card.
Yeah, man. This is that 90s moxie that you just don't see as much these days.
It's the answer to it.
Also a card that if my father had seen when I was a child would mean I would never get to play Sorcery. 2 cost, 2 fire threshold demonic contract. Elite magic, sign here. Also, it's the type line is blank there. Like that's where you put your signature. Side note. Like sign here, literally.
I wonder if you have to sign it when you play it.
I hope you
I
do.
hope so.
Search your spellbook for any card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle afterward. Greatest card in the game.
Wait,
Yeah,
there's
except
more. There's
there's
fine
fine
No,
print.
but like here's the thing. This is why this game is so freaking genius, Zach. Because I read that and I was about to just like launch into some diatribe about complaining about it, and then they're too freaking clever for me.
Do you have it here? Because I can't read that.
They are
tiny text.
too.
So it's the flavor
freaking
text, right? It's in
clever.
italics.
Don't show my
We
screen,
don't have to
Okay.
play it. Sort of like on the skeleton.
I can
flavor
read it
text
if
is
no
not
one else
rules
can get
text,
to it.
right?
I've got it. I have Ian send it over. Oh my gosh. I can't, honestly, I cannot believe this card. Updated images. Okay, check this out. I mean, it said not flavor text.
We don't know that.
It's actually fine print.
Well,
because
It's got to be game
It's
text.
not
in
italics.
It's not italicized. It's
That's how
actual
they-
game
that's
text.
how they
It's
get
just
you.
smaller. It's right here. It says you may only search for a spell that has rarity lower or equal to a demon minion that you control.
So if you have a unique, any card.
Lower or equal, yes. Unique would be any card. Elite would be
Well, we
elite or
assume.
less.
See, this is sorcery. Lower equal. What does that mean? Like,
It means lower,
but
which would be
no.
elite.
There's no rule that says unique is higher than elite.
Yeah, not technically.
This is this is
Yeah,
the
not
sorcery
technically. But
magic.
we all know what it
we
means.
all know what it means.
Now, here's already. If you just did that, you're already leagues above where everyone else is thinking. Then you say, as an additional cost to cast demonic contract, you must pay 4 life, or reach another accord with said demon by sacrificing a coin, egg, frog, gem, goat, ruin, treasure, or mortal soul.
Which also, mortal soul is not defined in the rules. You see,
It's capital M.
but we know,
Sacrifice a mortal.
literally get rid of one of these things you control, and you can have this deal without having to pay the life, or you can pay the life. And either way, you got to pay it, and you got to have it less than the highest rated demon. Anyways, this is
It's the greatest game of all time.
the only way to fully express what this is would be a gif of Michael Jordan dunking on someone's face. That is what this is. It is crazy.
Obviously, it's a shout out to the old busted magic card demonic tutor, which everybody talks about, which you
That's
don't know.
where I do know that, because that is where the word tutoring comes from.
That's right,
In
that's
card
right,
game
that's
language.
right.
That's what I mean by card game expert. Like, you cannot. I don't think you can be a card game expert. I'm like a weird game kind of pseudo on my way to becoming intermediate level expert.
It's unbelievable. I mean,
Yeah, it's crazy.
let's add 6 boxes to it. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's
Put some more boxes
crazy.
on the fire.
Whatever journey I'm about to go on. Okay, you tell me I got to sacrifice a frog in the fine print of this demonic contract, and then I get to.
Well, you know the best part of all this. It's a Braum.
It's a problem.
Braum. Dormant monstrosity. Let's just continue this.
Continue down the road.
Part.
That's this. Ah. We've seen
Water
this
card.
It's already been previewed.
All right, get rid of it. Just kidding. 7 cost, 2 water threshold, 6 strength. I said water, so you can. I'm good.
Water's good now.
Just kidding. Are those planets?
Yeah, it is massive. We don't understand it. An elite monster in Cosmic Reverie has Void Walk, and you cast it to a corner void. It costs 2 less for each unit in an adjacent square.
So if
Like
you
you're
left the
summoning it.
corner blank
Mm-hmm.
and you go,
Mm-hmm.
it goes in the corner and it costs 1. If you had a unit on each of those
If you had a
locations.
unit on each one, it would cost 3. Minus 2 for each. Now, you could... Yeah, you cost 3. Because adjacent is the compass rose. It's not nearby.
This is like borderline Cthulhian.
It is
Yes.
Cthulhian. That's the
'Cause
whole idea.
That is how I read the flavor text says all that sleeps must dream, and all it dreams it hungers.
Yeah.
Can't yeah.
Now, it's important to understand that this is, as far as I can tell, wildly unplayable card. No use case whatsoever for this. Best case scenario, you put one next to your opening site, you put a foot soldier on it, you cast in the void for 5, and it's 5 turns from doing something meaningful because it can't move diagonal. Or can Void Walk move diagonal in the void?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's out of the game.
You can put it on the Void Walk horse, and then the Void Walk
Well,
horse can
There
go.
could be a whole Void Walk theme. There could be a monster theme that maybe brings us in. You could also
there could be a cosmic thing.
you could always transform it into a like from a
That's crazy.
shapeshift in water.
Shapeshift is the way this would happen.
You could also, and it's not must be cast. Oh, it is must be cast. It's got to be cast there. But you could transform into it.
shapeshift is not.
Shapeshift is
casting.
transform. You could transform into this.
Can you imagine just like a little cat becoming this?
Mhm.
That's-
It's built for shapeshift, I think, because the
Yeah.
idea of a frog turning into a dormant monstrosity because you cast a shapeshift spell
Yeah,
is the game. I mean, that's
I'm with Mystic Moose on this. Necromancer Skeleton could get it done on turn 3 or 4, right?
maybe.
Because
I mean-
so it's They just have to be in an adjacent square, but then it's every unit on that square. So
I
you can
don't
stack
think
up one
so.
square.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
even better.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Could you-
But I mean,
No. So yeah, literally, you play a site. Turn 2, you play a site here. Put a skeleton.
Yeah. Well, no, you have to move your necromancer, put a skeleton there. But you could play a skeleton and then next turn move the
Does
skeleton.
necromancer
over.
summon it to its own site?
Yeah.
I thought it just let you play
It
a
says
skeleton.
here. Yeah.
Okay, it's turn 1.
You could put that
Site,
open
put a
tomb,
skeleton.
open
Turn
tomb.
2, site, skeleton. Turn
You
3.
move the skeleton.
Yeah, both skeletons.
Well,
One
the
and one.
summoning sickness. And
Yeah. Turn 3, site wherever you want. You don't even have to surround the corner.
Mhm.
Another skeleton comes out. I mean, play a guy. I'm not saying this is worth it. I'm just.
I mean, by turn 5, you can maybe play this guy for really cheap and have him do nothing for 4 or 5 turns. I'm
Well-
not saying that's not true.
I'm saying by turn 3, you have 3 resources and 2 skeletons on that site. So you could pay 3 for this on turn 3.
Yeah.
And then you've got a 6 strength void walk hovering. Now,
Yeah.
what you do with it from there, I don't know.
Teleport it, right? There's
this
got to be
is-
like teleport.
Yeah, of course. I mean, flanking maneuver, etc.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Comes to party and
It's
we're off
great.
to the races.
It doesn't matter.
Sorry.
It'll
That's
get
a lot
played.
of talk for a card we already knew.
It'll get
Full art,
transformed.
well, I said technically, let's
Also,
just do it.
another thing to keep in mind, it's just a 6 strength thing. Like, it just gets buried.
Yeah.
So nobody...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have void walk.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's not in the void.
That's true.
This one's mostly for Steven, I think.
That full art,
Yeah.
Virgin in prayer.
No rules text.
Really?
Just there it is.
Wait, what? What do you mean? No rule? Is that?
They
where
just
did this
showed
come
it
from?
like the back of it's like
They
foil
just-
version.
That was just in the things we could show.
Yeah, this art. This is Lindsay Crummett, right?
Mm-hmm. Gotta be, yeah. And the glowing of the hands
Yeah, it's real
with paint,
real wild. With
real paint.
Yeah, that is
That's
paint.
not a digital outer glow.
Yeah. All right.
Garbage.
Sea of Ash.
We're seeing a lot of creepy stuff. Where's the holy stuff? Where's my?
I think my theory is they're saving the holy stuff for like release. I think we're going on a 2-month demonic evil bender, and then they're going to be like, "Here's the angels."
You can't show the holy stuff in October.
I agree with you on that.
You know?
You know, it's around Thanksgiving, you know,
Yeah.
things
well,
start
let's
looking
get
a little,
Some things look it up.
more optimistic. Maybe it's
look it
getting
up.
cold, you know.
Ah.
Yeah.
Look at this.
They're gonna reveal Santa Claus finally. That'd be funny. Like Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas would be sick. Actually, this game could pull it off. I don't care.
Yeah, they could.
It'd be like give a gift to your opponent for +8 life or something. Ah, so funny.
Yeah, it's embarrassing how well we're eating with sorcery because, like, look at this art, right? If you actually think about the human history, I'm gonna get weird on this. Right? If you actually think about human history, right? I went to France a couple years ago for the Pro Tour for Fab, right? And we went to Paris, and then we had to go to the Louvre. And you're walking around looking at all this art, right? And they've assembled insane art throughout time.
Yeah.
But like the idea that
museum.
we as plebeians get to experience this art, and in fact, there are 440 plus because you have things like tokens and the
little tiny-
curios that we won't talk about.
Little tiny art pieces.
That we get to experience this art, and there's this much art being created for this. You know what some would define as a vanity art project game.
with a game attached.
Yeah, with a
And
game.
you just, AI
The game's going to be
rules
bad
and-
because, it's just vanity art project. But, like, I'm just, this piece really hit me in a certain kind of way because it is, without the text and the noise and all the stuff, it's like, this is just art. Like,
Just
purely
art.
just visual art. I mean, I think games are art too, but, like, just, it is wild to actually, I think if you go back 500 years, right, and you explained what this is to anybody on Earth, they would think it was insane.
And you trade the cards? Where's my NFT?
Like, crazy. I'm sorry.
That is, I agree with you. Although to me, yeah, I agree with you.
It's gorgeous.
I disagree with you. I want to not, but I just do.
Put that on a short. This guy's a genius. All right, next up, Release the Hounds.
Art good.
Art good. Box checked. Come
Beautiful
on now.
art. Come on, art good.
Matthias Frisk. Release the Hounds. 7 costs 2 fire. This is going to go in that giant pile of cards I really want to play. Elite Magic. Let's go of the leash. Summon 2 Hellbounds from your collection to your avatar's location. They gain charge this turn. So a few things here.
Hellhounds.
Collection, if you're playing kitchen table version, is anything you own. If you're playing in a tournament, it is your 10-card collection
10-card
sideboard.
collection on the sideboard, yeah.
What is a Hellhound?
We know that.
Is that an old card?
Yeah, it should be in the system, John, isn't it?
It is not in the system.
Let me go find it. I'll go find it on the
Is it on the website?
oldest system of all.
Pay 7, get 2 of them.
Yeah, we know. We've seen this card before. It was in an old update.
An old one.
Uh-huh. It was like one of the original spoiler ones. Spoiler. I hate that word.
Dude, Fizzsnap. Hey, hold on. He's saying the one angel revealed in the trailer is fairly biblically accurate. Many, many wings, not enough eyes, though.
Oh,
Angels in the Bible are insane.
Hold on a second.
But I didn't know it was in the trailer. I have not had time.
We've got them. We've got them in the system. We got those in the system.
Okay. Wait, what do you have what?
All the ones you're looking at right now.
Okay. I just saw these on the homepage for the first time.
Yeah. I grabbed them and put them in the system.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Are we going to get to him on this?
Yep.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay,
I gotta
go.
get to the Hellhounds.
So apparently there is an angel that's been revealed, which I want to see.
Where?
In the trailer. In this, like,
Oh,
we're showing you 100 cards.
We have that. We have that.
We do have that.
We do have that.
Okay.
Can you
to
pop
my
the angel
screen.
right now?
To
No.
my screen.
We have the
Friends.
stills from the video. Yeah. To your screen.
Yeah, to my screen. We've got the old
Go.
Day of Judgment.
Yeah,
remember
seen
this
that.
one? There's
Glorious.
everyone freaked out there. This is the Hellhounds. 3/3 demon. Ordinary.
Straight up.
So release the hounds is doing what? Summon
You get 2 of those with charge.
with charge. Oh,
That's pretty good.
That's good. That's good game ending. That's a. How do we do collection and sealed? Just whatever you have left over.
I think it's probably literally whatever you have.
That's a cool idea.
So you would have to pull 2 Hellhounds and this, but that is compared to Highland Clansman, that is a game-ending situation.
Especially if the real win would be in a draft.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you get this in your opening pack, and now to you Hellhounds are worth a lot, but in a draft you will get to play this card.
And I'll bet you have some demon synergy going on too.
Okay.
And keep in mind, ghouls are undead 3/3s. I do wonder if we'll see a traded 3/3 for each color.
That's
Ghouls,
cool.
Hellhounds. What do you think Earth would be? Is Earth Water going to be the good ones? Holy stuff.
I don't know
and-
that any element is good or bad. I'm imagining mixes will be good or bad.
Like Dormant Monstrosity, yeah, it's probably not the like. Water seems to have the Cthulhian stuff, which makes sense.
Yeah.
The more like, okay.
Ghoul. That's a 3/3.
Where are we going?
Let's go to the next one. Second Wind. I'm gonna get through my list, and then we have things on your computer.
I love this card so much.
I love this art.
Mm-hmm.
Emil cannot pronounce that.
Oh, sorry.
It's a ghost.
Emil
Got it.
There it is.
Idzikowski.
1 cost, 1 threshold, air. Ordinary magic of rest twice rejected.
Ordinary magic of rest twice rejected, so you can't sleep.
An allied minion takes a
Die.
step.
You can't die.
You may cast this spell from your cemetery, banishing it afterward. Okay, that's cool.
Pay 1, allied minion takes a step. Pay 1 at some point later, allied minion takes a step. It could be the same turn.
I like this.
Step for 2.
They did the article a while back about the cemetery, the discard pile, and the idea of like splitting value of card across time through this kind of mechanic, where like you get a little value now, and then you have the optionality to use it later and the value later.
Yeah,
it's very clever.
I think
you don't have to complicate things. What is happening?
Jonathan's doing all sorts of weird stuff on the
They don't
monitor.
see it out there. I just
Okay.
there is runners.
Here's why Second Wind is so great. Because you don't know if it's better than Blink or not. You just strictly do not know. So Blink, pay to move something 1 space, which can be a diagonal, and draw a card. Second Wind, pay 1, allied minion takes a step, and then can pay 1 again, allied minion takes a step. Both of them end up costing 2. One of them is split across various times and can target 2 separate minions. Boom, boom. But you know it's a well-designed card because both of those cards are enticing movement effects in air, and it just is going to come down to testing and deck design and meta.
But that's a good example earlier what I mean by the variability in terms of value of these cards, where it's not inherent, which like sometimes Second Wind will be more valuable.
Yeah.
And a lot of times Blink will be more valuable. So good luck working that one out.
You can imagine moving 2 skeletons 1 step each might be like a game-winning moment, you know?
For sure.
Incredible.
All Mortals Gone. 3 cost, 2 air threshold. Unique magic, the fall of man. Kill all mortals.
Perfect. It's so sorcery. You just gotta love it.
Again,
you just gotta get over it.
Your opponent has no mortals in play. Card is blank. Your opponent has 10 mortals in play. It's worth infinite.
All mortals gone.
Ghoul. We already saw
I
Ghoul.
think this is, you got to play this in sealed and limited formats. You just have to. Everyone always is sleeping on mortality in those formats, and mortality slaps in limited. Everybody's playing those Amazon warriors and all this stuff.
Foot soldiers, etc.
And the foot soldiers and the bow people. Play it.
The bow people.
And this is an answer to all sorts of problems in this game.
It's also yet another card that would just totally kill your Third Legends only deck.
Yes, which we love. The
straight
Templar. It's important to keep the Templar in hard check at all times.
We need to
'cause
make
that
sure he
one
does not
discount-
get too good.
That one discount is tough. Also, is Morgana's got to be immortal, right?
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
Play Morgana, draw your 3, and then die.
Well, it doesn't target. So
Doesn't target.
It gets around stealth, etc.
Kill everybody.
Can you show me the Screamer, Jonathan?
I sure can. That's the one that
You-
scared us in the video.
Yeah. Oof. Oh, this is that? Hold on, what is that?
And it's
name?
just undead, too. It's not even
Juan.
like a ghoul or a zombie. It's
Yeah,
just-
3 cost, 2 air threshold, 3 strength. Genesis tap target adjacent enemy minion and make it take a step away.
That's good. That's good.
It's like the opposite of Coin Nixies, kind
That's such a terrifying card.
of. It
They
is.
did it. Yeah, one.
that-
Props to one on that.
Well, it makes sense. He shows up, and you want to get away.
Yeah,
Like, quick.
yeah.
You don't even have time to fight it. It's just like, I don't want to be anywhere near this thing.
I need to run. Yeah, that actually checks out. Theme win. An ordinary undead breaks the silence. Yeah,
That card is creepy, man. I don't want to look at that anymore.
yeah.
I bet Eric stares at that every night.
I wonder if that was the card that like finished up, and Eric's like, I have an idea for a trailer.
This is the key. This is the
This is
keystone
it.
of the
This is
set
Alexa.
right here.
What about Buried Alive?
Buried alive.
Buried alive.
This art
It's
is
Elvira, yeah.
silly.
Yeah.
3 cost, 2 earth. Ordinary magic consigns to the earth.
Okay, so right off the bat, it's the same as Bear, except it costs 1 additional threshold.
It's gonna be good. Maybe cast by any ally.
That's less good than Berry.
Burrow target adjacent minion.
Burrow target adjacent minion.
So it's worse than Berry.
It is strictly worse than Berry. Wait, why would it not? When would it be better than Berry?
Sean's in the chat. You can ask him.
Hold on, I can think about this. Maybe cast by any ally.
So if there's a reason you want to be casting from an ally,
Mm-hmm.
like if an ally is like the first thing this casts every turn is free.
Or when this minion buries a unit,
Yeah.
it gains.
Even then,
X.
is Berry not burying a unit? It's just
But it's not the thing that's casting it burying the unit. So if like you had a minion that said when this minion buries a thing.
and Berry gets artifacts too, right?
Yeah,
well,
it sure
no,
does.
but this one doesn't, according to.
Yeah,
our
but that
friend
makes it
Justin.
worse, further worse.
Unless you
Burrow-
want to burrow them and grab
Burrow-
their stuff.
Wait, what does Barry say?
We may have found it.
Clack, 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 clack.
Hold on, I gotta look at it. Barry.
I'm going to get your screen, Steven.
Burrow target minion or artifact if able. 3.
Yeah, but if I burrow a minion that's holding an artifact, the artifact goes with it.
Yeah. Is that right? Is that right? Is that how that works in this game?
When I've had something buried.
Because it doesn't drop it till it dies, and it dies when it gets buried, and then the
Yeah.
artifact is underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Anger-
could be a limited card.
I think where I'm saying this could just be a limited card without reprinting the insanity. That
But
is
it does
buried.
also mean that Earth decks could run 8 berries.
That's a thing.
Which
I
is terrifying.
also.
Are we gonna have to run burrowing? Are we
I
gonna
don't
have to run
know.
burrowing?
I love the art. I'm sure there will be a use case for this. Like you could easily see an avatar that just wants to bury things. In which case, you would run the both of them.
What would it be called?
Gravedigger. The opposite of that.
That's
That's Gravedigger, right? Or wait, Grave Maker? Like what do you,
Something. The Undertaker. You know.
Undertaker, dude.
Yeah, there it is. We got there.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm gonna put $5 on there being an avatar in
When
this
this-
set or the next set.
Uh-huh.
That
When a minion is buried or burrowed.
yeah, and then you just stack up on all these like bury them
Okay.
effects. Anyways,
Well,
Eric, if
money's
you're
on
listening, you can help me win $5 from myself because no one's betting me. All right, next up we have a water card. AINO. Is that I can't read your.
That's right.
How do you say that, Steven?
I don't know. I can't see anything. I know. How do you say it? I know.
Oh, you know why I love this art? It's because Quentin Hoover. I was
Oh,
like,
it's
man.
beautiful art and a unique mortal. Okay, hold on. Is this going to be... I haven't even read the text. Is this going to be our Morgana?
Yeah.
Is this going to be our Morgana?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to take a step between the top and bottom edges of the realm to gain stealth. I love it because I don't immediately know what it's talking about.
Well, okay.
Okay, you play it.
It's your polar bear.
It gets to take a step at the end of the turn.
It looks like a polar queen.
There we go. Now
So we
you're
have
on
the ruler of Thule and we have Aina.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting a little polar theme
So it can
here.
step between the edges of the realm.
Yeah.
And when it does,
It gains stealth.
stealth,
So I play it at the back row. At the end of my turn, it takes a step onto their back row
With stealth.
and now has stealth as a 3/3.
But then
Everyone's gonna want to load this up with some weird artifacts, man.
you swing for 3,
Yeah.
lose stealth. At the end of the turn, step back and gain stealth.
Well, I
back.
can't step. Oh, it does. It don't have to be untapped. So it's just annoying. Also, you put the maddening bells on that bad boy.
Yeah.
You put the.
Plus, this art is just what?
I love this. I love this card so very much. Love it. It's beautiful. It reminds me so much of that old Aquosha art that I have, but just like it's actually quite a bit better.
Well,
This is such a good.
you mean it's done by one
This
of the,
is why we
the
play
greatest
water.
artists?
that's right.
This
It's
is
not
why
for the
we play
wins.
water,
It's
man.
for the art.
This is why we play water. Listen, you can have your Morgana, draw 3, stealth, spellcaster. That seems okay.
Yeah. That's
But I can annoy you.
while looking at pretty.
I'll annoy
images.
you while looking at beautiful art.
Yeah, it looks like an elf too. Have we seen elves in this game?
Oh, probably.
I guess not strictly.
I mean, the ear seems like an elf.
It's a little pointed.
You know.
Yeah.
Anywho,
But it's a mortal. It says unique mortal.
That's the end of my list.
Okay, well, I've got a new list.
Elves are immortal.
No, it says mortal. Elves aren't mortal. Mortals are men, right? Explicitly? Is mortal anything that can die?
I think so. I mean,
Mortality would imply that mortal means anything that can die.
But mortality only kills mortals.
Yeah.
So only mortals
But I don't
can
think
die?
mortal means men.
Like a dragon can't die?
Dude, I don't know. I don't write the rules.
Whoa!
Are elves mortals? Can we
No,
get a poll going?
That cannot be true. It just isn't true. I will go 1,000 yards on this and score a touchdown. Elves are not mortals.
All right, Barry Sanders. Give him the Heisman.
Mortal must be explicitly mankind.
I don't know.
Must be. I mean, a dog can die. Would you call a dog immortal?
It is mortal.
It is mortal. I understand. I don't know. I might be wrong now. It does possess mortality.
I just want to see this poll. Oh, no. Let me just look up the definition of mortal.
Barry Sandersing you right now.
Mortal definition number 1 of a living human being, often in contrast to a divine being subject to death. Definition 2, causing or liable to cause death, fatal.
Like a mortal
So I think it
wound.
has to be a human being, in which case, that card's mistyped. That can't be immortal, it's an elf.
Some humans have pointier ears than others.
Oh, yeah.
As if that's controversial. All ears are the same. Okay, Jonathan, I have more stuff, right?
you got a bunch more stuff. Yeah. So we're gonna kind of go through. I took some pictures as I was going through the thing. TCG player has it. That's their video. We didn't want to show it, so we're just gonna kind of go through and talk about what we see.
I'm going to get a fresh water.
Yeah.
You need anything?
Yeah, man. There's some old wine in there. You want some of that?
I'll see what I can come back with.
I think it's like 4 months old. That's not a complaint.
Zach's got something in his top drawer. I'm sure he's got that Don Draper energy.
He doesn't have anything in his top drawer. That's really the problem.
Is that the problem?
Well, yeah, it is.
Where's my shot?
That is the issue. I did find our secret where when we were running that bartending program to get people ready for the store, I found the secret stash. I was like, "Do you have any bitters?" Because I was like, "This would be nice with some bitters." Mm-hmm. And he opened this random, like hidden drawer basically, and it's like infinite bottles back there.
Well, dang. Well, that's where Zach should go.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know. I don't want to turn this into a there's those streams where people just like drink and are awful.
Oh yeah.
Those two things often do go together.
Yeah,
in fact,
it does happen sometimes,
It's a great Great combination there, being awful and being drunk. What do we think about Gothic so far, y'all? My thoughts so far, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a longer form answer, as you might expect.
Hey, that's what we're here for.
I think the hardest thing to do is to have an idea, have a particular vision for something, and then execute on that vision, and then be satisfied just executing extremely well on that vision over and over, rather than constantly reinventing what you are to appease the market dynamics as they change, right? So it's like, well, we've got to do this different now because people want this, or it's like, Eric might say, oh, well, everyone says they want 2 sets a year, so we're going to do 2 sets.
Yeah.
Everyone says the balance needs to be better because we're going for competitive tournaments, so let's tighten these like kind of flavor texty things up. Demonic Contract would never get printed, right, if that was the approach. And then just the thing that I love the most, booster box, precons, playmat.
Right. Nothing fancy. Like, there's confusing SKUs.
Not 18 SKUs, not different variations of booster box. The stupidest thing. It's the stupidest thing. Seriously. I understand why you do it, because you're thinking, it's like this, can I tweak the screws even more to make this a little bit better? It's like always this tinkering. And instead of all this tinkering, spend all that energy in making the thing that you just don't tinker with great. Like, just so great. So no different booster box types, no flashy alternate art, this and that in this box, and then you have a shot at this thing, and just precons, 1 playmat, and booster boxes.
And the courage of your convictions.
Oh, that is some old wines. That's the older bottle.
That's vinegar, man. That's not wine.
I don't think we can drink it.
You found that in a boat wreck.
There's no way we can drink this, right?
You can drink it.
Does wine go bad?
Yeah. I mean,
it doesn't go bad. It just turns into something else.
It won't kill you.
Would it make us sick?
No, probably not. But it might. It'll taste gross. It'll be like
usually if you smell it and it smells like vinegar.
Glowing recommendation from our sommelier. Is there a fresh bottle of champs in there? That seems reasonable. That's like, honestly, that is the Gothic version of the champagne pop at Ashes. It's just Zach turning his nose up. No, dude, it's just the fundamentals. Like, people just they just don't understand that executing on the fundamentals over and over is actually the way to do it.
Right.
Rather than constantly trying to add the next shiny new reason you should buy this thing. Buy it because you love it for the same reasons you've always loved it. Don't buy it because now you have 26 ultra micro multiplier foil cards and they're going to be hollow and this and new treatments, and stop. Like, just let us enjoy things that are good and quit trying to tweak the old brain dopamine receptors to turn everything into Farmville. Like, it doesn't have to be that way.
It's true.
Sometimes I just want to listen to the same album over and over again, and I don't need the alternate super deluxe edition.
Yeah.
It's just the same songs.
It's just the same songs that you like.
And then I want the same band to produce basically the same stuff, slightly different.
Yep.
But they don't, Jonathan.
They don't.
And I understand. You got to express yourself as an artist, etc. But, like, man, I didn't fall in love with what the Avett Brothers are doing now.
I walked into, I didn't fall in love, and I was like, I might be in the wrong place. Listen, the wine's not going to work. This end of this Buffalo Trace needs to happen.
Okay.
I feel like we just need a toast to how exciting this moment is.
Do we have anything to mix it with in there?
Like what? I just want whiskey.
Man, as we get older, it's just going downhill. The whole thing is just going downhill.
Do you want Buffalo Trace or not?
I do. Yes, of course I do. It's one of the greatest bourbons of all time.
Yeah.
What would we mix that with, though, in a theoretical world?
I feel like mixing anything with Buffalo Trace is like a sin.
That's so untrue.
So untrue.
So untrue.
Ice in there. Open it up.
Untrue. Yeah, you gotta put some water in there at least. I'll add it to my little pineapple.
There you go.
You know?
Here, come back.
Well, I do. This is kind of a neat bourbon kind of set.
Well, that's the thing. You're talking about keeping it simple.
I know, Jonathan.
And what's more simple than a neat Buffalo Trace?
I don't want to contradict myself.
What is a human but
execute the fundament. This is actually execute the fundamentals and toast, etc.
It's as fundamental as it can be.
Yeah.
But the water to open it up, I think, is part of the fundamental understanding of a
at least toast to sorcery.
To the fundamentals.
And
to the fundamentals of Gothic, man.
Just destroyed. So good. And we got more.
We're not even halfway done yet.
Halfway done. Someone's going to have to change that thumbnail.
You need to change that title.
Easy the thumbnail. Easy drinking. Easy drinking.
Woo, that is good.
That is good.
It's almost as good as Gothic. Let's go.
Also, you guys should know, like, Zach never drinks. Like, this is the only time that Zach actually partakes in alcohol at all.
That's not true. When we go to Houston.
Yeah.
We card
so
game tournament.
Only whenever Sorcery is around.
Yeah. Well, no. Then the next weekend I'm going to ClashCon for Alpha Clash, and it won't be crazy. I'm not young enough to be crazy anymore, but that's basically the extent of my drinking.
Conventions in the stream.
Yeah.
Only in public, basically. Never in private.
That's how I keep myself honest.
That's right. Yeah, I like that.
I definitely had a phase.
Hey. All right, cheers.
No, actually, so like 2015, I was going through a rough life personally. Work was everything was tough, and one of my favorite things to do, I was living with a friend. He's very extroverted, so he constantly had people over. Was to go in my room, shut the door, of course, have a glass of whiskey, and just like play some music, like put a vinyl on, and just like be present in the music. But that was like the only time I really ever drank alone, which I think is a good sign.
Yeah, it's good. You can always call me,
That's right.
Jonathan, you can go to my screen.
Okay, let's do it.
Whenever you're ready.
Let's do it.
All right. So these are all just sniped from the
thing.
I see.
From the trailer. Let's just appreciate some of this art.
Also, can you go back? This is seemingly a church on the top of a hill.
Great job there,
with a town in the background. Yeah, no. Here's what I was going to say. I actually would love to go to a church that required the steps involved in getting to this church.
Yeah, totally. That's kind of what Sorcery represents. Yeah. There are some steps.
Yeah.
You don't just get in. I mean, you got to know how to Barry works.
Yeah. That's the sky.
It's like there are things under cards in this game. I don't understand. There's some peasant stuff.
There's actually the light coming through in the middle there is very subtle, but
it's painter stuff.
That's very good, yeah.
Yeah. This is all also low quality, obviously. Ooh, cool. Look at all those pots. Yeah, and a little bird.
That? You think that's like an abundance kind of a card?
Yeah. Like, this is why we can't have nice things.
They're about to get wrecked by the undead, for sure.
Yeah. They probably deserve it.
Yeah.
They spent all their good karma.
Yeah. This is all just a class war metaphor. You've awoken the skeletons. Look at that.
That's a big old bale of hay, as far as I can tell.
Or is it a tree?
Oh,
it could be a really thick tree.
I love this art.
Just
it looks like a kid playing there with his arm out. You got the presumably wheat.
Is that? Well, I mean, that's got to be Drew, right? It looks like Drew Tucker style.
It does.
It does. I would love to see Drew
It's again. Like, what would you call Starry Night Impressionist?
Yeah, that's right.
It's not quite that, but it's that direction.
Also, nice job, Chase, on the grass in the foreground.
Not easy to do. I accidentally voted for yes on our Elves Mortal just to try to get it out of my way on the chat. So just know that one of those votes is.
What the percentage end up at?
25-75.
Yeah, 25-75.
All right.
You like being in the.
I absolutely love being in that camp.
Hey, look at that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, remember when that happened, guys?
Yeah. Chasing, yes, it's Drew Tucker.
All right, here we go. Wait, we got some stuff. Bound Spirit, 4/4, Ordinary Spirit, disabled unless adjacent to an allied spellcaster. Love it. Now your avatar is always an allied spellcaster.
A 4/4, but it's disabled if it's not next to your spell.
Yeah, just basically a worse version of a lot of units, but also a spirit. And I think that the tribal stuff in the parlance of our time, so like playing an all spirit deck, is going to push these guys above and beyond. Because like compare this to, for instance, I mean 4/4s aren't that, but like brown bears.
But brown bears are 2 threshold, right?
Probably.
That's.
But like vampires of 4/4, right?
It seems like they're playing with like
5/4?
the lower threshold restriction in this set.
All right, hold on.
All right, actually, take a here, Zach. This one's for
You talking about the Dapperville vampires?
While Steven is pulling this up.
The Meditative Soldier, new to the game, pre-ordered the set from you guys and ordered a beta box from me as well. Been watching you for a long time since Monster Apocalypse Freeze, and excited to finally order from you. Holy
home of the long sell, baby!
That is remarkable. So
love to have you. That's great.
Welcome and thank you for the order. And it's insane that you followed us for 16 years. Maybe more. That's like, I guess 2008 was Mom Park when it started.
That's amazing.
So 17 years.
We haven't aged a day. Great. That's awesome.
That's really amazing.
It's so cool.
Happy to have you here.
So
and what
cool,
a game!
so cool.
What a game to finally
welcome,
break the seal on.
Yeah, this is actually, it has a lot of Mompox stuff. The positioning.
Yeah, the
we've always
stuff.
loved positioning and grid-based things.
100%.
You know, spreadsheets, etc. Can you put me back in?
Sure can.
Here's the spread. Okay. So if we just look at air, we only have the Witherwing Hero as a 4/4.
How did you? Is this just 4-cost minions?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Look at the number of 1 threshold 4-cost minions.
And the only thing we've got is a unique Witherwing in air. So this is introducing a new category for air units.
Yeah. I 4-cost 4 strength is not common.
We could also look at like power 4 in air. Just see what we're doing there. We've got the Castle Han is an overcosted, but it has to stay at its place.
Mm-hmm.
Dappy, of course, a 5/4, great effect.
Headless Haunt, but
Headless
YOLO.
Haunt. So everything's got its own little thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is actually
It's new ground.
Phantasmal, etc. You got your spellcaster, you got your apprentice wizards, you've got your grandmaster wizards, you've got other spellcasters. Yeah, you see where it goes.
Morgana.
Wicker Man.
Morgana.
Don't get the Wicker Mannequin.
Oh, Jonathan, you're the only person who remembers that card. I think every time I drew one of those, I literally just...
I remember opening packs the very first time, and I was like, why do I keep drawing this card? But I've been opening a ton of packs with my son recently, so that's why I'm kind of hip back to the weird beta cards.
Scarecrow may get good.
Scarecrow could get good. It's here, though. That's the problem. I think it's here. It's limited a little bit.
Yeah, it's not
great.
As good. That may be genuine filler. Okay, let's go back to where was I? I need to go to my previews. Okay, Bound Spirit, great.
The Meditative Soldier said you have the Gothic box for pre-order, which I did. I presume you'll have the Precon box.
It's in there. It's there right now.
Yeah, if you go pre-order, it'll add it to your order with Gothic.
You can find it on the web. Shackled Demon, 4/5.
Oops. Nope, that's me.
Disabled until an adjacent spellcaster taps to release him. Adjacent spellcaster tap. Now it's not disabled.
Okay, 4/5.
It's similar to the Sunburned Giantess.
But you have to tap your spellcaster.
Which could just be your avatar.
Or your Wicker Mannequin.
Mm-hmm.
Great use for Wicker Mannequin.
Jonathan, maybe he may build a Wicker Mannequin deck finally.
You know what? More power to you, man.
Also,
another reason for Tawny.
Tawny. Freaking Tawny. I hate that bird. It does everything so well. It's like the craziest thing how it turns on like half of the card pool suddenly. Just to have this dumb owl. It may as well be Ashes at this point. Also,
I think of that every time because that there was a finals for Ashes, and it was like painfully long.
It was awful.
Bird control, bird on bird action, and it can't leave your mind. It was that like dark of a memory for me.
It was dark. Background: Chorus of Condemnation. We've seen this previewed before. 1-cost air, unique. Each player chooses another to discard a card. So I choose you, you choose me.
We each discard a card.
But in multiplayer, it's politics to the max.
Yeah.
Because we get dogpile Zach.
Like you do. Or whoever's winning,
Noisome Twosome, 2/2 Earth, Ordinary Undead, should have gone for the head. Very funny. Mm-hmm. Love that already. Deathrite, summon a skeleton. This is a great value card.
So it's like 2 undead stuck together.
Man, this is so annoying. You're going to just be playing this and the leprechaun and all this, and I don't want to kill any of this stuff.
A 2/2 that turns into a skeleton that's good value.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then you turn the skeletons into spears, and then you turn the spears into more skeletons, and
wow.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah, it's a Gravedigger. 2/2. Genesis, burrow target adjacent undead.
There's going to be an avatar that's just like, the more stuff you bury, the more we cash. Hey, it's literally the Undertaker. He gets paid to bury things.
And he can play the Undertaker engine. this got to be true, right? It's
it's
got to be an
gotta be
Undertaker in this set.
I hope so.
This card could be absolutely brutal. You understand that? Awesome. And we got the playmat too. Hey, 14 years
Home
later,
run.
we're cashing in. Baby. Cashing in. Slot machine. This could burrow like a 6-cost undead thing.
Yeah.
Now, is undead a category of thing? Are zombies undead? Are skeletons undead?
Yes, undead's one of the words they have.
Skeleton has. Can you pull a skeleton up?
Oh,
Just
you
say-
know what? Let me just see if I can find an example of what a skeleton card looks like. Yeah, I think I got one.
There it is. Yeah, ordinary undead.
Got it.
I love the flavor text on this. I'm gonna need a bigger shovel.
But if it said ordinary zombie, would that be undead? Are zombies not undead?
Well,
they're
zombie
not dying.
would I think say undead in the tagline.
Would it?
Yeah, ordinary undead.
Oh my gosh.
It's all here.
It's like they were ready.
Okay. Just got to read the card. Hot Wheel. We've seen this foiled as well.
Yeah, he kind of looks like what is the Marvel hero?
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Rider,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
it.
Yep. Genesis. So you play it. It's a 4/2. Rolls forward 2 steps, striking another unit at each location it enters. So 2/2. So it's like a advanced. What is that card that I hate? The Kobolds. Advanced Corals from Kobolds.
Yeah, or like it's like a firebolt that stays in play.
Mm.
Is another way of looking at it because it would do 2/2. It's like almost
Mm.
something like that. Or what's
Or
the
heat ray.
The heat ray. It's like
Heat ray.
almost that. Which is, but then you get to keep the undead unit around after it's over.
The opening square in this game is going to be so annoying. Like that first moment that you play against your opponent's sites, it's going to be a battlefield. I guess that's kind of the point. Ravenous Werewolf, ordinary monster, 5/3 charge +1 movement. That's well costed for what it does. We have the 4/4 lion that can only attack things. This can attack 2 steps away. With the new intercept rule, it can't be intercepted on its way.
Yeah.
So this is awesome.
And that's also Braum. I'm starting to get an eye for what a Braum looks like.
This card's gonna be big and limited.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be
I
really
think
big
I
and
think this
limited.
could see play.
Yeah, more general play for sure. But like it's just so good and limited.
Yeah. Justin's saying it's a ranged imp.
Yeah. River of Blood, all healing is halved, rounded down. That universally across the board. Divine Healing, get wrecked.
Put it in my veins.
Yeah. Just a great meta card. That's what I mean. Like you just have to print answers to whatever might be a problem and then let the players figure it
Huge
out.
fan of this. I hate healing. And it's a fire card, so pleased.
Wait, does Finvale Muse say rivers? Not that it would matter here, but I'm just kind of curious. Trigger the Genesis of a nearby river,
That's a river.
but it's
That's not
not a
Genesis.
Genesis effect. But just keep an eye out. When you see river sites,
Man, if
keep
Muse,
an eye out.
Muse gets some play out of this.
Justin loves Muse.
I also love that fire is getting a river, and of course it's a river of blood, so
Yeah,
that's
I wish it was Genesis effect I could grab. Okay, we've seen Hellhounds. Oh, wow.
Oh, goodness.
Grief Larvae.
Defilers. Oh, I was looking. I didn't even see that card. Defiler Spires.
I'll do the hard one. I read left to right.
I read in focus to out focus.
Ordinary monsters begotten from rot, burrowing. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to this site. Oh no.
Ooh, wow.
So here's your standard. You burrow it on your side. You move it over next turn, and then for the rest of the time, they deal 1 damage for the.
Would it deal a damage whilst it's burrowed? Yeah,
Yes.
because it's at that
Yeah,
site.
that's the gold standard.
Yeah.
So you take 1 on your own site.
No. Well, yeah, you could.
Well, you have to.
Yeah,
Because you
do.
start. Unless you find a way to
Start up,
move it
go
or
up,
whatever.
and then you grave dig it and burrow it on their side, because it burrows a minion.
But I mean, you could start burrowed.
You can, but you take 1 damage. But that's a way to prevent the 1 damage. You could start not burrowed.
But I thought we were saying if it is burrowed, it does damage on that site.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. You're right. The
Doesn't matter,
burrowing
yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
always do.
That's
it.
what I was just verifying that was true. So
I
you
see what
start
you're saying.
burrowed, take 1, then you move it to their side, and they better be able to flood it
Flood it,
or get something burrowed under that can go fight it.
or you can do things like that fire card that I was playing in Arthurian. 5/3/1 lava flow. It hits everything on the site, bottom and top.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Angerworm saying the Devil's Egg larva delivery is brutal. Yeah, very cool.
That's pretty sick. Defiler Spire, unique air. Sites occupied by evil have at the end of your turn, you lose 1 life. Oh my gosh. damage. It's the Zerg, man.
What? So an evil is just a keyword.
Evil is a subcategory.
Demons, undead.
It's what you'd expect, yeah. Demon, undead. Are monsters evil?
I
don't think so.
They've got to be.
Right,
I
monster?
think it's a.
But what about...
It's a monster.
They're friendly monsters. What about Monsters, Inc.?
I mean, technically, depending on what we're talking about, they're friendly demons. So, like, can you just say...
Yeah, it's true. Evil things can be friendly.
They're also vampires that are friendly. They're, like,
I've seen
undead that are friendly. I don't know.
It's true. Not a great test of evil.
We learned a lot today, right? What immortal means and what evil means and good, maybe.
That's great. So, all of your stuff typically is going to be on your opponent's side and lose a life.
I don't think I've seen this artist, David O'Connor. Has he been in the game before? Do you know?
I haven't seen the name.
This is a wild piece of art.
Probably like super famous. Usually that's how this goes.
It's like we were doing a Star Wars and it was
oh my god, Ralph McCoy.
Ralph McCoy. It's like this Ralph guy really got it going on.
He figured this aesthetic right
it's
now.
like that is the Star Wars artist.
Oh, look at Death Knight, dude. 4/3 double Earth. Other nearby undead allies have +1 power.
An exceptional commander of the undead.
I love it. I love Earth because it's just fundies. I love Earth for that reason. Jonathan loves Earth for the catapult
And the spiders.
and the spiders.
We all have our things.
I think root spiders.
Yeah.
Get out of here with
All right,
this.
Flaming Skull, 2/2 fire, ordinary undead, cackles and casts, airborne fire spellcaster. Yeah,
That's
perfect.
This can unshackle your demon,
That's right.
for instance.
A 2/2 with airborne that happens to be a spellcaster.
You suppose that's inspired by David Floating Skull?
Ooh, maybe.
Go back.
Isn't it? Well, I was gonna say, isn't it nice to have a game where a flying skull can unshackle your demon?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make.
Try doing that in other games.
There's very few games you could say that sentence about.
I know.
Hold on. Let me pull away from my screen real quick.
Okay.
I want to look because I think this is the Planescape
Spirits are not evil.
Torment.
Evil is demon, undead, and monster.
That's right.
Because in Planescape Torment, you have a floating skull that is all around you, and like jabs you all the time.
Justin,
Here it is.
making a good point, Steven. Death Knight only costs 3 with Templar.
Man,
You were hurt. You were hurt emotionally from that experience.
at least it doesn't get bowered. I mean, that's something. No, I don't know how. I don't think Templar is ever going to be good. I don't think it's ever going to be good unless we have infinite cards, and my cards are just cheaper. It's never. It's just not. Resources are not the limiting factor in this game most of the time.
Yeah.
Although it is, I mean, that 3/3 that does that is very good. Maybe I'll play the Templar. I don't know. Thinking about it. All right, go back in. We're ready.
Oh, whoa.
Heretics of Seth,
Hey, that's a
3/3,
water card.
exceptional mortal. Genesis, steal a nearby ward. Well, that raises some questions.
It raises a lot of questions.
Do we know what a ward is?
Exceptional mortals subvert the holy order. I don't know what a ward. Oh wait, ward's a keyword.
Word's a keyword. Did they write an article about it yet?
Have they spoiled it, previewed it at all? Should we have to look? Do we have to look? Do we know what ward is? Is it public?
Is it public? Can we get Justin in trouble by him telling us what it is? before they
Justin,
release it?
when's the next set?
I forgot
releasing?
about that.
What's the name of the next set, Justin? You get one.
I forgot about that line too. Oh man, good times. If you know, you know. You know.
Okay, Sean coming in first. Okay, and Justin confirming that he
All right, the
will-
veil has not been lifted on ward yet. Okay, but can we speculate? Because I actually truly do not know what ward
right.
is.
What? Define ward.
So ward is typically like a shield, right?
A separate room or area in a hospital, typically.
Oh my god. Well, that's clearly what it means. Steal a nearby hospital ward.
Hey.
Yeah, then you can raise all the corpses.
Hold on. Got it. An administrative division of a city or borough. Just kidding. Okay. Archaic definition: guard or protect.
Okay, so it's a protection of some kind. So this either means prevent the next 1 damage and destroy the ward token or whatever.
A ward could also be a keyword that is like the effect of bodyguard.
So you
But
can
printed in
soak
single
damage.
Oh, that's a
Any
good
damage
one.
can soak to you.
Mm-hmm. But to me,
You have to steal it. It's got to be a token of some kind, like a lance or something. Steal a nearby
I feel
ward.
like that is where we're going.
Yeah.
It's like an attachable, like stealth token,
Like stealth
but
token.
ward.
It's got to be
a
like
ward
a stealth
token. And it could be, thinking about stealth, ward could be the next time you take damage, cancel it.
Yeah.
And so then you could steal
Yes.
this ward effect.
And
whatever it is.
isn't that what Star Wars Unlimited does? That's what shields are. Just cancels one instance of damage and then goes away.
It's amazing that you pulled that from the Ether
I know
after
everything.
like 2 games. Yeah. Oh, someone said something that was interesting
Yeah,
there.
but Cardboard Guy's here. Just
What up,
wanted to
Cardboard
say
Guy?
hi, Cardboard Guy.
Basically, ward could also be against evil.
So you just, but like the first time evil attacks it breaks the ward or kills the ward or discards
Or it does
the ward?
something to evil, like a token that is specifically plays with evil. Like anti-evil. Some would say good.
What's the name of that card? Does that give us a clue?
Heretics of Seth.
The heretics give wards, steal wards because they're heretics.
They steal a nearby ward.
Steal wards.
So like the holy faction or the holy stuff in this set is probably revolving around wards and defending from evil and like. So that would mean I don't know what a ward is. I hope it's just the ward token says prevent the next damage you would take and then discard it so that I don't have to worry about deserts anymore.
That's the thing.
Basically. Okay. Anything else? Do we still go? We've still got more. Red Mane Hyena 2/2 Exceptional Beast of Indiscriminate Hunger. Genesis. Banish 3 cards from cemeteries. If any of them are demons, this becomes 1 and gains +2 power permanently. Oh my good gravy.
So if you banish a demon from a cemetery, this becomes a 4.
2/4. So
2 cost 4
Yeah.
strength. And a demon.
And it's a demon. I mean, for like a demon deck, this is it.
This is the bomb.
This is the glue in those decks.
Yeah.
2 is a very important breakpoint. I'm finding this out because I'm playing a lot of Sorcerer right now. The 3/2 breakpoint is everything. 5 is what you want, and so a 2 for 4 strength is incredible. That's fantastic. Cemetery Rats 1/1 Burrowing Genesis. Discard your top 2 spells. There we go. So now we're playing out of our discard pile.
What was the bone bird from earlier? You know what I'm talking about?
I think it's just called Bone Bird, as I remember it.
Yeah.
Bone Bird.
No.
Bird.
Birds.
I have no idea what it was called, but anyways, you can play from discard pile, right?
That's right. Yep. Okay.
Did you see the silhouette of the rat?
Was that
in
rat a
last-
1/1?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so good. Like the rat is the card.
Yeah, the rat is the
Side
card.
note.
Yeah. Hard to play at 1 cost, though, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, hard to play at 1 cost.
Well, you're already spending 1 on a skeleton,
Cards are important.
1 on a footman,
Maybe
and 1 on a rat.
Maybe.
Yeah, but the skeleton and the foot soldier don't cost you a card from your hand.
That's right.
That's
This
right.
this could be
That's true. I see what you're
Anything.
saying.
anything.
Anything. Foul Bones.
Bone foul.
this
I
could
think it was
be
foul bones.
anything.
Foul bones. That makes sense.
Totally
too.
random. Got it right. Just in the wrong order, I think.
So, just so you know, Steven,
Okay, so wait.
look in the background. That
I
one
know,
got
so
away.
you don't get the full one?
well,
The Gnarled Wendigo?
if you got it at the exact right moment, you'd be able to read this whole thing.
But
But I didn't.
I can figure. I think
You
we
have
can
like
figure
3
this out.
seconds to
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
this
Go
out.
ahead.
We can figure this
I
out.
tried
6
to
cost,
too.
5 strength, 1 threshold.
Something monster. Speak not its name. Probably elite or unique.
Mm-hmm.
Costs 1 less to cast for each minion. Silence?
Something at its summoning location.
Tapped.
Tapped.
No, it doesn't end in a D. It ends in an E.
Ends in an E. Minion. Alive? No. Do we need ward tokens? For each minion. Okay, what is this thing? Scroll's name, the wood that walks. Its roots crave more than water. I wish it was submerged, but it's not. Buried? No. E.
I mean, alive is pretty good because it would factor out undead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, does it mean alive? Wait. Cardboard Guide saying it was a hidden spoiler earlier. What does that mean? Hidden where?
I don't know.
Maybe that's
Cardboard
It's
Guide.
hidden here.
So if
Does that mean it's here?
got a cheating nose?
Hold on. Maybe it's on the homepage.
Hidden on the homepage though.
But, okay, well, how would it be hidden? Maybe because we click into these. I'll bet it's one of these.
Oh
No.
So
Where is
tempting.
it?
Cardboard Guy saying nope, only the image was spoiled.
Okay, so we didn't miss it.
No.
Okay, fine.
Sacrifice says carrot.
For each minion you sacrifice at its summoning location.
Oh, that checks out.
That would make sense,
That checks
right?
out. That's good. I think
Cost 1 less or
so,
2,
yeah.
maybe 2 less to cast if it's a 6er.
Oh, here we go. 2 less to cast. Each minion you sacrifice is summoned.
Boom.
Yeah.
All right,
At
boom.
summoning location.
Boom.
Okay. So skeletons are great here.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, yes.
Yes.
But this is a water card.
You can have skeletons.
You're going to have to get over that. It's just a blue card. There's nothing watery about that except for it needs water in it for its roots. Oh my goodness. Drown, 2/3, submerge, must be cast submerged. So it's just like drowned undead.
That's so
that's
good.
so
Especially
awesome. I love
so
these things.
this is
It's like the things in Lord of the Rings.
it's funny. You have your abilities that move things by 1 in a body of water. It's very relevant if you have to cast submerged as like an extra cost. But if you just have that floating around, you aren't using it. It's really a 2/3.
Yeah.
Which is great value.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, it's really good. And then we have Monster Morphosis.
Ooh, wow.
I'm assuming, or Manster. It's got to be Monster, right?
Gotta be a monster, right? Yeah. I
It
agree.
looks so utterly cool.
Disable target.
Oh, it's
nearby-
Braum. Freaking.
Braum again.
There's a reason. Braum has a very like iconic style.
Okay, we can suss this out.
Disable target nearby minion until the end of your turn. At the start of end of your next turn.
Until
Your next
until
turn.
your next turn.
At
Yeah.
the start of that turn, you may transform it into a monster from your hand. Blank horrible hybrids from your collection,
Or a horrible hybrids from your collection. So okay,
we don't know how much it costs, which is relevant.
disable target nearby minion until your next turn. At the start of that turn, so then the next turn starts, you can transform the thing that you disabled into a monster from your hand, like the Dormant Monstrosity, or a horrible hybrids, which we do not know.
Yeah. So yet we have
The art on that card is so awesome.
we now have multiple ways to transform.
So water is just putting little dudes out and then transforming them into big dudes.
Yeah. Wow. And target nearby minion, you could disable their minion.
Oh my gosh.
Now, if you transform it into a monster from your hand, is it your monster now? Does it actually remove something from them? Or do they control the monster?
I think you still control the monster.
You can turn them into the monster.
You turn their stuff into your monsters? Oh my goodness. If that's true, oh no.
Oh no.
That's a card for
problematic.
the ages.
Yeah. We don't know the cost.
That it wouldn't matter. Put a 7 on it.
Wait. Seriously? I disable their thing and then it turns into a big version of my thing? That's better than stealing even almost.
Almost.
But sometimes it is quite a bit better.
Yeah. Removal into play for free thing. But it costs you a card, right? So
Unless transform maintains...
like, let's say this thing costs 5. It could just be a 5 cost minion that you just get to play.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have also just been a removal card to remove the thing.
Right.
So it's removing,
But it's both.
way to turn, transform, and you spend another card. It should have been 2 cards and
Yeah,
whatever.
from your hand. Or horrible from your collection. Oh, they would control it, says Justice. So it's your stuff.
But you can kill it while it's disabled.
Yeah, you can.
So this is nice.
So basically turn a skeleton into maybe something.
Can you
That's
imagine
what
a
we're looking at.
skeleton becoming that big old...
That big monstrosity. Or even the great old one, you know? Like, it's like, this is a classic.
Why not
It's-
dream bigger?
Cursed Iron, we've seen this a million times.
Dreadwing.
I didn't
Ordinary
realize it was an
demon
aura.
of
Oh, wow.
mercurial moves.
Aura.
Airborne Genesis strikes your avatar unless you discard a card.
That better cost 1. Right? It's got to cost 1.
Can it strike your avatar if it's like nowhere near your avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It flies.
It's a Dreadwing. It's just like, get wrecked. It's got to cost 1, right? Maybe 2. 2 is fair because it is airborne for 4. 4 strength airborne is sick. And it's a demon. Probably 2.
And it's a Braum. You can always tell. Every
2
time
costs.
I'm like, I wonder who the artist is. This look, and it's Braum.
What do you think? Do you think Sean's saying you can also transform their big minion into a 1 power monster? Did Sean just give away? Did Sean just give it away? Is Sean going to get in trouble?
Give what away?
The fact that we didn't know what a horrible hybrids is a horrible hybrids a 1 power monster?
I mean, maybe. Could also just be he's saying you can transform into a monster from your hand. That could be
You could say that.
some.
But there's a lot of confidence behind one power monster. I'm not going to be playing one power monsters in my hand. Why would I have that? But if horrible hybrids is something that I can turn their stuff into, a la polymorph, etc.
I think that's some good detective work there.
You've got. I think we've got. Let me see.
Wait.
What we got.
It costs 5. Who's Carrot?
Carrot was right about some other stuff.
What are we costing 5? What costs 5? It costs 5 probably in the sarcophagus one. Because 5 for a Dreadwing here I think would be really tough. That'd be really tough.
I don't know.
Hybrids got spoiled when Ghoul was spoiled.
We've got about 12 more slides, Stephen, just to kind of put it in
Oh my
perspective.
gosh. Hybrids got spoiled already? Where's Hybrids?
Somewhere in that
All right,
pile,
hold on. I'll find it. It's here. Cool.
Sorcery.
Oh, horrible hybrids right here. 3/3. Okay, ordinary monster 3/3. Nameless design. So you can always turn our things into 3 cost things for a card. Understood. Okay.
What?
That one's in the slideshow.
Okay. Back we go. Bone Spear we saw. Skeleton Mage. Spellcaster Genesis casts an ordinary magic from a cemetery, banishing it afterwards. Oh no, that's very good.
Yeah, because they play their dumb little common sense.
Then you
to then load their Archimago discard pile, and you're like, you know what? It's going to go from your discard pile, and now I'm going to get something instead.
So good. You can copy blinks, you can copy berries, you can
Grapple
copy
shot.
drowns, you can copy grapple shots. All those mistakes made in beta, you can
You can just get
Copy
them
'em.
for free.
and you can untap your demon. Don't forget, spellcaster.
Yep.
That artist killer. I can't see the artist on this one, but
Those 2 cost double thresholds are where you look to see where the faction is going to focus. Also, so you know. That's Jeff Easley from a million miles away. Mazuj Ifrit.
a 3/4.
3/4 airborne at the start of your turn, lose 2 life. Zach card.
And Elite Demon scorns his master.
Absolute Zach card. 3/4 airborne is insane. 3/4 airborne is insane. And remember, losing life will never kill you at death's door. Remember that.
Yeah.
I love how they're asking us to push our luck with fire. I love this aspect of fire.
I love pushing my luck.
Oh my gosh, get that out of there. I can't delete it. I said the wrong thing.
Entombed, of course, it's Brian Smith.
Wow.
2 cost, 3 strength, ordinary undead, must be
cast
burrowed.
burrowed. We've
Of
seen
course.
this play.
Okay, so we make this. Look at Crucifix. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
An elite relic and quick fix that sticks. Genesis, return each evil minion here to its owner's hand. Evil minions can't enter this location.
That could be good.
Could be good.
Could also be totally pointless.
Could be completely pointless. But also,
You want me to tell you what this really is?
what happens if you put a skeleton back to hand? Does it go away?
I think it goes to your hand.
You can put a token card in your hand. Can you imagine holding those little tiny cards?
No, but that is why they have a perfect solution that you can get if you pre-order Gothic today
guarantee you
from
can.
these friendly lads.
For international shipping.
All right, hold on.
That's right.
Codex. I gotta look at the codex here. Let's go to the
All
codex.
6+ boxes for international shipping.
I like the little whisper promotion going on there.
Codex. What were we looking at? Token.
I don't know if the codex has tokens.
2 down yet.
Does it?
Okay.
That's right. I thought Arbogast hadn't heard yet.
Okay. What if?
Yeah,
How do
6
we-
or more, free shipping.
How do we know if they go into the? Where do
Well,
they go?
we can ask Sean. He's in the chat.
If they would ever leave the realm, they are banished instead. So you got your pile of dumb skeletons. I crucifix it. They all go away.
Yeah, well, here's the real what
I mean,
you
that
do.
tracks,
Here's
right?
what you do with the crucifix, okay?
Okay. I bet that's in the savior deck, by the way. Oh, just crazy theme. I mean, what is that? No one had. It's just crazy.
You play a lot of evil cards with Genesis effects. And then you get to play this, bounce them all to hand, reposition them, and get the Genesis effects again. You can imagine if, like,
I played cards before.
this card can't do it, but the Grandmaster Wizard, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. Grandmaster Wizard.
That's right.
If there's an evil version of that card, basically, and the Apprentice Wizard, and like it's like, oh, They all move here, play this card, they all bounce, and I'm gonna like draw 7 again or something.
And death threat effects too, right? No, they wouldn't die.
They don't die.
But leaves the
But
realm
leaves
effect.
play stuff. Yeah, you get the idea. So there's probably a way to like proactively banish your own evil stuff into your hand to do it again. Anyways,
always thinking like a TCG player.
Yeah,
that's I just
in my blood.
just want to play the dudes. Oh,
Oh,
whoa,
yikes.
Melissa, easy. Frozen Horror 5/3 exceptional undead chills thought and thew stealth. Break stealth, a new ability. We've not seen this. So you break stealth to disable other nearby minions until your next turn. Oh, that's cool. Your stealth, you creep around and then you break it. Ah!
That's so cool.
And then everyone's disabled until your next
Yeah,
turn.
because look at this thing.
Yeah, I don't like it.
There's eyeballs everywhere.
That's a really sick card.
Yeah.
That's a sick card, man. This could change the entire game.
Just so we're aware, we're going from like 600 cards in the game to like 1,000. It's like 60-something% more cards that are going to exist.
It's almost double. It's almost 100% more. Almost.
Almost.
Just for easy child's math. Flyover Crawler. What is that card? Are we going to see that card in full color?
It looks like Gravecrawler.
Are you kidding me? 3 strength.
Look at the art just poking out.
And it says something Flyover Crawler?
That looks like his name's Crawler.
Okay, wait, let's think about this. Other minions fly over Crawler?
Other minions can't fly over Crawler or like...
But why? He's crawling. Nobody...
Maybe he's a jumping crawler.
It's jumping Crawler. Classic card.
I don't know, but it looks spooky.
It might actually be jumping Crawler. It looks centered, though, on the byline, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I will also just say the trailer with all these cards coming in, the fact that we're revealing so many cards today, it's amazing that you can spoil this many cards this far out, and still we have barely touched the surface of what's going on here.
Projectiles
Fly
over Crawler because the Crawler is crawling.
It's like over.
Because crawler's
Crawler's
crawling.
crawling.
Is crawling.
Yeah, I like
crawling.
Of course. If you don't know all the cards, then why don't you just list them out for us?
I just had a vision.
Okay.
It's gonna be amazing. So this comes out December 5th.
Yep.
This is gonna be one of the greatest holiday seasons of our lives.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
Like winter.
What are we gonna do?
My
My house is gonna be done. No, it's not true.
No, that's not true. Don't even think
All
that.
right. It might have a roof on it. We could draft in there.
I thought it was going to be done by the end of the year.
Maybe by the end of the year, maybe.
We're unwilling to say it.
That probably means
June,
6 years from now.
June of 28.
Yeah, June of 28.
Yeah,
That's
Godspeed.
right.
Anyways,
It'll get done when 3.0.
I just feel like there's going to be some really. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but I'd love to hang out inside and look out at the cold, drink some coffee, and play. Gothic. Like, it's gonna be crazy.
He knew he was about to get put on that porch. He knew it. He knew it.
I would play on the porch. I would definitely play on the porch.
like to hang out inside. Wild idea.
Yeah.
Great.
I think you go back one. I think it was because it's like a cold looking card,
Yeah.
and then I realized this is coming out.
We're going to get to wear jackets soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
And then crack some of
As
these
I
packs.
mean
Dude,
this.
cracking these packs of Gothic and doing like, sweet to do sealed new cards again. Shut up. We can also do the beta Arthurian Legends.
The
Gothic
trifecta.
sealed. See if that even works. Fields of Fixus, an exceptional site of smothering serenity. Air. The site directly in front is silenced.
And silence means
That's
blank.
such a good card.
Mm-hmm.
That's game changing.
That's a game blasting card. Smokestacks was previously the only way to deal with stuff.
Well, hold on. If you play a smokestacks in front of this, what happens?
You called David.
You call David
You call
or
David.
Justin.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Go
Because
home.
the smokestacks like blanks this, right?
Yeah.
But this silences smokestacks.
Yeah.
So that's like one of those
They cancel each
edges
other,
of
right?
sorcery where I'm like, I don't know how it works, so I just won't do
They
it.
put effects on the storyline, and then you call David. It's the storyline.
Dude, the Finale comment. Thanks, TC. Got my 2-box subscription reserved and was able to add the precons to it. Much appreciated.
Sick.
Love it.
Anyways,
What's going on in the background here? Are we not going to see this card? It looks
No.
like an
You
Egyptian.
just
well,
gotta
I'll tell
kinda
you, the
think
good
about it.
news about Fields is that floodplain continues to get worse every time.
I was really concerned for water.
I just want to make things into water so I can play the pirate ship. Literally just want to play the pirate ship. I swear to God, that's all that I've been looking to do, and it's so hard.
I feel like there will be a pirate set at some point. In
the
which
high
case,
seas. Oh, wait, that's already happened. So.
The ships will be playable somehow.
Okay.
That's the great promise. Eric actually promised me that.
Really?
He fixed pirate ship and get it playable.
Okay. Should arrange
He didn't say that at all.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't. Recites a riddle of rhyme, something from cemeteries to draw a spell.
Banish X cards from cemeteries.
Banish 3 cards from cemeteries to draw a spell. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a phenomenal card.
Got it.
Any site that lets you draw a card.
Better says the card, and back says remove 2 same cards from graveyards to draw a card.
Okay.
Remove 2 cards from cemeteries. 2 of the same card from cemeteries.
So I play Blink, and then you play Blink. I can remove both of those Blinks to draw a card.
Yeah, or if you play Common Sense.
Into a Common Sense. Then I can banish them both.
And then I get the card, yeah.
Yeah, Archimago is toast, dude.
Yeah. Eat well, Archie, while you still can.
Road of Perdition, that's
yes.
Ian. 1,000 times over. Exceptional Sight. Fire. Genesis. Target nearby evil gains or loses 1 power this turn. Massive card.
It's like a Lance token on a stick.
Turn 3, +1 power. Win the exchange in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Plus the art is...
Ian. Willing Tribute. Ian's the guy that did the playmat as well. The board playmat. Willing Tribute. We've seen that. Sacrifice, untap an adjacent evil ally. That's extremely good.
A 2/2 ordinary mortal.
Attack with a sacrifice.
That can attack unready something.
You don't have to tap to do it. Don't even have to care about summoning sickness. Yeah. Boom. Done.
We like that stock.
Oh, 7/7 10-ton slug.
Oh, Mr. Slug.
Oh, it's just a
and that's it.
Monster.
No hopes assist.
I love the slug.
This ordinary monster. So
I love the slug. It bade no roar, but crept as stone. Of Chiliad winters heaped as one. Roth belly or berg, bosk and bone, till time herself was unbegun. That's got to be like some kind of a Hemingway. What do you call that guy?
Ernest Hemingway?
No, the other.
Robert Frost?
Cthulhu guy.
Oh,
Lovecraft. That's got to be like a Lovecraftian thing, right? Arkham thing? Or
all you gave me to go off of was Hemingway and that guy. So, Ernest is pretty high on that list.
Lovecraft was no Hemingway. I mean, let's be honest, right?
Yeah, who is? So...
Red Magic.
Water keeps getting these creepy big monsters. And ways to transform their garbage into these.
They're forcing me to play.
Yeah. Unplayable cards unless you can transform them.
They want us to play big mana in water and or cheat these big guys in.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. It's just strictly awesome.
Sticking out.
I love this. And Aranja art.
Also, it's ordinary, so this is going to show up in limited in spades.
I do think you'll see the big slugs.
Yeah. We're going to be slugging on.
We're going to be big.
Lovecraft, the other Hemingway.
Babel by playing the Apex of Babel atop this.
He says back from pre-alpha is what Justin said.
Tower of Babel is back from pre-alpha.
What did it say in pre-alpha?
Yeah, it's not helping. Look at the exceptional site. What's that say? Foundation or Folly?
Oh, wait a minute. So this is the Apex. So, wait, that means there are multiple Tower of Babel pieces that you are putting together. Do you feel that? Because this says something Tower of Babel by playing the Apex atop this. So what
if there were sites that stack up?
Oh, dang.
That's what's happening.
Just said.
That's what's happening. So you put the next piece on top of this site, and you have to build it.
So now we're going up to the sky.
That always worked out for people building the Tower of Babel.
It did.
What could go wrong?
It literally
famously
in the famous story, it was yay!
Yeah,
everything was good with this.
They ascended.
Everything worked out.
And they found God.
They found God. How many slides are left? This is insane.
Is 400 cards yet?
No, that's very few of the cards. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go soon. Could you go down 4 because there's a card that I want to talk about real quick. Not that one. Not that one.
My goodness!
Not that one. Okay, this background card here. Just kind of try to suss this out.
Necronomic Concert.
Concert.
Okay. Blank of posthumous performance. Something differently named undead. Instrument nearby joins thee to play. Draw a spell for each.
This is some crazy sorcery nonsense.
So basically, you're choosing a bunch of different undead named undead.
So all different kinds of undead.
Yeah.
And instruments?
No, I'm guessing it's like a flavor. They're basically joining in scene. I'm gonna guess you like exhaust them or something to draw a card for each one.
Okay, hold on a second.
Also, instruments capitalized?
Like someone was saying the picture before had it. Oh, it does. It does.
Look,
Go back one
we
picture.
do have instruments in the game.
Oh, yeah. Go back one slide on your slide deck there.
Oh my gosh, it's right here.
Each
revealing named undead and instrument nearby joins the band to play. Draw a spell for each. Shut up.
Oh, that's gross.
Shut up.
It's a Star Wars CCG, man.
Yeah, except it works. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is the card draw in the game. This is what you get. You got to play instruments and weird different undeads. Pay 5 and maybe get 3 to 4 spells.
Skeleton's one of these cards. I mean, you pay 6 for the 3 cards off Wizard.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be super hard to get 3 or 4 undead in play.
A lot of times paying 5 to draw 2 is enough.
Yeah, but the weird part of this is like, I feel like in constructed sorcery at least, big boards don't really exist most of the time. Like there's a lot of removal, so it might be really hard to pull this off, which is good because the card draw should be hard. But man, what a just flavorful. You see the flavor text?
Oh, everyone's just dying to attend. Oh my god. It's
even just the idea of a Necronomicon shirt is unbelievable.
It's great.
Yeah.
They understand it. It's great. 2/2 Barrow White. An ordinary undead claws its way back, burrowing. Pay 2, sacrifice a skeleton, summon it from your cemetery. Perfect.
Killer.
Yep.
Also, these undead that just start burrowed are going to be a lot harder to remove, in which case you can play the concert more easily.
There we go. Concert deck coming up.
Yeah.
Searing Truth, 3 cost, exceptional magic. It is fire. Target player draws and reveals 2 spells, then takes damage equal to the higher mana cost. This card, Zach.
This is my card. You get 3 of them.
This card is insanely good.
We'll ship this one all
This card is insanely good.
Long.
I'm sorry to say how good this is.
Yeah, because it'll say the highest cost card in your deck is a 5. You draw 2 cards, take 5 damage. Now, 1 card's replacing itself, right? Because you play this card to do it.
Yeah.
So you're net positive a card and you're losing health to get the card. But if your average cost is actually a 3, a card taking 3 damage to draw a card is something you would do a lot
all the time.
And then especially, like looking at the Archie deck that I was going to play today, they have so many cards that basically just draw you a card to fill your thing with Archimago, but filters your deck too. So then you get to the Craterize or whatever you want to do. So this is just another in that pile of filter, get the right thing that you want to get.
Also, if the big slug decks take over, you could play this on your opponent. They draw and take 7 damage. You give them 2 cards, but like it could be like, oh my gosh, I just went to Death's Door because of this card.
Dude. And this kills them at Death's Door.
Oh no.
Because you just like, hey, you draw 2.
No.
Done.
This is the greatest finisher of all time.
Yeah.
It's not life loss. This is the greatest finisher in the game.
Yeah.
It guarantees you kill them at Death's Door no matter what is happening, what's on the board.
Guys,
why is fire this? Why does it have to be so easy for fire? You ever wonder that? I'm being asked to play a 7-cost slug transforming a skeleton so I get a body. And you just play a card and win the game?
Steven,
you know
Prometheus didn't steal water from the gods.
That's true. Here's the deal. If I had to define the characteristics of water, you know what? It's funny. This is true.
This is unbelievable
I figured
card.
it out.
This is the best card I've seen all day.
I have had a revelation, Steven.
Okay. And you get a dual purpose? Like, what?
Okay, there are 4 elements, right?
Uh-huh.
And we don't count the 5th element.
Right, of course.
4 elements. Time, space, God, whatever. Heaven. There's a different thing.
Yeah.
But 4 elements. If there were a second element, it would be water. Because water is the second child.
So true.
You are the second child. It just occurred to me.
That's true.
Water has this like, why is it so tough for me?
And fire's the third child.
Fire's the third child because it's easy.
It's just everything's easy.
Yeah.
That's right. So the first and second are first is Earth.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Which checks out because Jonathan's the Earth guy.
Yeah. It's like you establish the foundation and you like go through everything.
And then you watch number 2 struggle.
And then number 2, everything's hard. And then number 3, everything's easy and you have charge. You don't have to do summoning sickness. You got just do damage to stuff. You don't have to worry about positioning. You don't even have to worry about the end of the game, death storage. And even if I literally was thinking today, should I put Stone Rain or Iceland, that Dave is always talking about, in my deck just to finish my opponent at Death's Door in the rare case that it might be relevant? And you're like, well, I don't need this right now. I'll just draw 2 cards. Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is really funny. And
you're going to be seeing a lot of this card.
The most brutal part of this is that you're forcing your opponent to look at what they would have drawn.
It's so good.
You know, it's like, oh, I just needed to draw this one card, I would have won the game. And then they're like, actually draw it, but die.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm going to be seeing this card a lot. It's fine. It's fine.
I love it.
Everything's fine. Whoa.
Oh.
Okay. Archangel Samuel.
All right, hold on.
That is like the old school angels.
Jesse, yeah. 5 cost, 4 fire threshold, 4 strength. A unique angel, Punisher of the Impure. Airborne ward. We don't know what does. Genesis, players lose 1 life for each evil minion they control or in their cemetery.
Players for each evil minion they control or in their cemetery. So against evil decks, this is a big problem.
Yeah. Don't be evil.
I imagine the 4 threshold is indicative of how notably good this effect is going to be against evil decks.
Yeah. Against evil decks, this is wild.
I mean, it's like 10. It could be 10 plus life loss just for immediate death door by playing this card.
Yeah. We're also getting angels. That's the key here.
Also, there's an assimilator snail in the background.
Oh, dude, snail deck.
0 power, elite monster, 4 cost. Once on your turn, you may able to do a minion. Assimilator, blank of that minion until... So assimilator, it's going to copy a minion in play, clearly. That's obviously great. Desecrator Knife, 1/1, ordinary
Kite.
monster, frightening... Oh, thank you, Kite. Frightening Flight, airborne, end of your turn, deal 1 damage to the site. Wait a minute, don't we have this card?
That was the...
Is that the sparrow?
No, it was the larva underneath. It was the burrowing...
End of your turn, deal 1 damage to the site.
It was the burrowing thing, because I was asking if it does damage when it's on top of a site.
I'm talking about the Robin.
Oh.
1 cost, airborne, and then you turn each other unit takes 1 damage.
This is doing damage to the site.
Okay. Is that strictly... Okay, that's just different.
Uh-huh.
Right? It's not strictly better or worse.
Yeah. The site is nice because obviously you can do damage to their avatar, but not so nice because it starts on your site.
Mm-hmm.
So you have that like one, you're paying a life basically to do this unless you have a movement trick of some kind.
Very cool. Okay, we've seen that. And then Noxious something, 2 cost something lethal.
Yeah.
Ordinary, Noxious Corpse or whatever. Crawl Morlocks, 3/3 Earth, Exceptional Giants. More Giants! Tribal Giants coming up. Burrowing and Voidwalk.
Yeah, it's pretty good. A 3/3, obviously the threshold is it's fine.
Wait, let me look at, what's phase? I'm sorry, I googled phase ass there. But 3/3 Voidwalk. And whenever it enters the void, gains stealth. So 3/3 Voidwalk stealth. This is 3/3 Voidwalk burrowing. So it can't bury it, basically, is what that typically means. And a beautiful card.
Yeah, it looks
Love
awesome.
it. I love more support for those kinds of decks. That's it. We did it.
Wow.
440 cards, December 5th.
Do we know how many cards we've seen so far, loosely? It's got to be like 40 or 50.
Probably 40 or 50.
But that's 10% of the set?
Yeah.
I feel like we just covered a whole set.
It's truly nuts.
Yeah. And
Truly
we've
nuts.
only seen one avatar?
1 avatar, Necromancer. Pay 1, get a skeleton.
Because I feel like the avatars are where the bread gets buttered.
Yeah. Entire archetypes, right?
Like when we're talking about the best decks right now, the 2 that come to mind are Archimago and Druid, which were the primary avatars from Arthurian Legends that came out.
That's right.
So
That's right. We've got at least 4 new ones that we know of. Skeleton promo, get yours. Buy the set. It's crazy. I mean, it's
keep up the skeleton one more time, John.
It's a problem.
In case you weren't here earlier, each box of Gothic pre-order through us gets this card, which is insane that it was created. If you're around for the Skeleton Crew days, unbelievable. Thank you, Eric and team, for doing this. Vastly, this art is
incredibly thoughtful.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe this card exists somehow. Like I said, I was beside myself when I got that Lancelot art.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, this is great. I could never have imagined this happening or existing. So very grateful. And I'm so pumped for Gothic.
And it seems to me that that's probably the only way to get a full-size version of that skeleton token. Seems to me that that's true. I mean, there may be, they may
like
appear
a
in the
dust reward at
packs,
some point or promo.
or dust
but
rewards, yeah.
The presumably the token in the set is going to be the Braum small token.
Yeah. I mean, if you're wanting to play Necromancer, it would be sick to have a bunch of these. And I didn't think I was going to want to play Necromancer, but I like Bone Spear. And one time I played a Necromancer build in Diablo 2 where I just had Bone Shield and I ran around with a mace and the shield and I had the Bone Shield spinning around me, and every time they hit me, it bone sharded everyone. And it was awesome. It was awesome. John knows. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And it was like considered tier 2 at the time on like the forum, Blizzard forums, where you'd have like, this is my build, and it was like, here's the talent tree that you go down. You actually don't know that, Zach.
Yeah, that's just nodding my head.
But man, it was cool. And you had the mace. You had to have the mace, and you had the shield, and then it's just awesome. And it got me through the whole game. And there were some bosses that were like impossible, and then I had to call in some friends.
I'm gonna ask you a question that's impossible to answer. Besides the skeleton token, what was your favorite thing that you saw today? Card, concept, etc.
I mean, for fear of it being your answer, I think the demonic contract is sorcery.
I think I just totally agree. The art for Necromancer really hit me in a certain kind of way, and then the art that pulled up that made me go into like a weird historical conversation. But the call it like I see it. The demonic contract is chef's kiss, just chef's kiss sorcery through and through.
Just owning it, getting there. Okay, what do you guys have any questions?
Yeah.
Anyone need to know anything?
That was a crazy.
So basically on our schedule, let's think. So you have all of October where you can still pre-order and not pay for any of your Gothic stuff by choosing pay later on our website. It looks like probably end of October, early November-ish timeframe, because it's 1 to 5 weeks before release. So if release is on December 5th, take 5 weeks before that, and that's the earliest we would charge all of those reserved orders that haven't been paid for yet.
Yeah, that week.
So that week is probably it, or maybe the week after.
I think that's like the last weekend of October would be the soonest it could happen.
Which would be like Halloween week, which would be tight. That'd be very thematic. So at that point, all reserved orders will be charged. And so the card that you have on file with us on your account will be charged for whatever your reserved order is for Gothic.
If you haven't already paid for it.
If you haven't already paid. That is something you can do. Right now, you can go into your account, you can go to your reserved order, and there's a pay early button, and you can do that and just get it paid for.
Another thing you can do that's new, you can pre-order Gothic without having a subscription.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is not previously possible with like Arthurian Legends.
Right.
But when you're pre-ordering something, you can choose the option as you're adding it to your cart, pay now or pay later.
Yeah.
And this now that the details are confirmed of the set.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to just have a charge pending, waiting, coming down the road at some point, you just want to pay now, you can do that anyways, Carrie.
Yeah, and you can pay now, pay for that order, and then even if you come through a couple weeks later and you're like, dang it, I need 6 more boxes, you can come through, buy 6 more boxes. It'll force you to have pay now as your payment option on that order, but then that'll automatically still get added. You'll just have to pay for it up front. So it's not even a commitment to this is the last thing I'm going to change. It will actually be able to still be modified after you pay for it. So no worries there. And technically, you could even cancel it after you pay for it. You just have to pay the processing fee that your charge took from the processor.
Yeah, and again, new stuff if you're a previous subscriber. Until we literally are starting fulfillment on your order, you can add, edit, modify, change your address, cancel your order, add boxes to your order, add precons, playmats to your order, etc. But then once it actually enters the fulfillment process, that is now when it gets locked in. You'll get notified when that happens. But even after you've charged, it's still modifiable, which is previously not how it worked either. So a lot of big changes.
And changing my address first, moving out on the 15th of October, SorceryNet, you can do that. Just go to your reserved order. You don't even have to do that. The easiest, best way to do this is, because it's going to direct you, go to your shipping tab and just
In your account.
change your shipping address.
Mm-hmm.
If you change your shipping address in your account, it's going to apply that address to all of your reserved orders that have not entered processing or have not entered payment. So go to your address, update your shipping address, and it'll do that for all your reserved. If you already paid for your order, go directly to that order and change the address on it. Let's see, anything else that matters? David was saying the pay now maybe isn't working right now. We'll see about that. I was able to do it earlier, so.
It might be if you go to try to add more boxes, if you already have a pay later pre-order set up, you would have to go to the order on your account, and there's a way to pay from there.
Pay earlier from there.
But if you're just looking at the front end of Gothic, it wouldn't let you. I mean, it might let you add it, but if you go to checkout, it won't let you have separate options.
Mm-hmm. It'll basically say, and I actually did this earlier to test it. It'll say, hey, you're trying to pay for these boxes now, but you already have a Gothic order that you haven't paid for, and we can't combine those two things because an order is either paid for or not paid for. So you can either go pay for this order and then add these boxes to it paid, or you can just add these boxes, pay later, that merges, and then you can pay for the whole thing from your account.
Geneva G is saying, is it possible to buy in Europe? It is. And just as of today, you actually get free shipping on orders of 6 or more boxes, which is the case. So depending on how many you want, or if you want to go in with friends, that's a way. Something that really, you guys did a great job figuring that out. But there are a lot of countries in the world that have there's smaller countries that don't really have great distribution, especially of Sorcery or just in general tabletop. So that's an option for people that want to get it.
That's it. All right. Well, I think we're going to be doing nothing but Sorcery until Gothic releases.
Mostly.
On the stream with some detours. Some fun detours.
Yeah. But we're going to Houston in a couple weeks.
Yes.
We're going to be doing a lot of Sorcery streams as preview season continues on and promotion and we get closer. And then, of course, the set will come out and sky's the limit from there.
Come to our Discord, hang out, talk, let's chat. This game's crazy. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You never get it again. It's done. They did it. We'll see you next time. Thanks.